I guess it's live. These few moments are always terrifying. Like whenever you go
I know, right?
press go live, you don't know what exactly is going to record. Okay, so it's live. So I'm sending you a link on Discord right now. Okay, so you can check it
Okay.
on your side as well. गुरप्रीत अपने उस पर खोलना स्ट्रीम खोलना.
Ooh, yeah, it showed up.
Right? Nice. Hello, good people. Please start. ये लो भाई ऑर्डर ही आ गया सीधा. थोड़ी 2 सेकंड रुक जाओ भाई लोग.
Minecraft animate.
We'll just wait for like 20 people, then we will start with unboxing. Hello people, सबको नमस्ते जो भी आए हैं यहाँ पे. So कुछ स्पेशल वीडियो कर रहे हैं हम लोग आज. स्पेशल अनबॉक्सिंग है and with a very special guest. What do you say, like sorcerer supreme of keyboards or something?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Extremely high end. Except
No,
Supreme is a wee bit
I'm talking
overrated.
about you. I'm talking about your designation, like the sorcerer supreme of keyboard modding in India. Is that fine?
No. I am but a humble enthusiast.
Okay.
I like keyboards a lot,
Okay,
quite a bit.
Okay, sure.
And I try stretching my budget as far as I can
Right.
because I'm broke. So
Okay.
budget boards are my forte.
Nice. So check out Amaru's channel here. Like there are many demands on our channel. हेलो गाइस, सबको नमस्ते जितने भी आए हैं लोग. बस 2 मिनट रुके, हम लोग शुरू करते हैं. उसके बाद आप लोगों को हाय हेलो वगैरह सब कुछ बताते हैं. जस्ट वेट अ सेकंड गाइस. सो लेट मी पिन योर चैनल नेम. सो कैन यू जस्ट चेक ऑन योर साइड कि अगर मैं तुम्हारी फीड बंद करता, इफ आई टर्न डाउन योर फीड, सो what we are saying, right? It's fine, then I can switch between the windows. Okay, some questions are already here. Guys, if you have any questions related to mechanical keyboards, I will highly suggest go to the community tab on our channel and post your question there, because it will help us to organize the questions, because I guess some people have already put their questions there. So आप लोग भी वहाँ डाल देना questions, हम लोग आपको सबके आंसर देंगे यहाँ पे जाके. अरे यार, you cannot see my screen. So कम्युनिटी पोस्ट में जाके क्वेश्चंस डाल दो, है ना, हम लोग वहाँ से आपको आंसर दे देंगे बाद में. सो शैल वी स्टार्ट देन?
Yeah, cool. You don't want to wait for anyone else or just begin? I mean, it's up to you. The box is right there.
गगन को बुला ले जी. आई गेस ही इज देयर. एंड शिव.
I'll call Bruce. One moment.
हेलो गाइस, बस थोड़ी देर रुको, जस्ट थोड़ी देर. डिस्कॉर्ड लिंक भाई मस्त चल बीट है. यस चल बीट्स. Okay, let me share it in my groups as well. Yeah, the thing is with Discord, this WhatsApp desktop edition na, if I share some links, there's no preview of the YouTube video. So that's, I don't know what they changed in the back end. It was working fine earlier.
Discord's funky.
Not Discord, it's WhatsApp.
Wait, what's up? The link generally shows up, right?
The link shows up. There's no preview for the link.
Okay, yeah, got it.
I have the same keyboard. Oh my god, who's this?
Yes, this is a it's a nice keyboard. Had it for quite a while.
Yeah, can you just check the stream's quality?
On YouTube?
Yes. What's showing up on your side for the settings? Like, is it 1440p or
1080p 60 is the highest.
Okay, it's 1080p, right? करण भाई एक बार चेक कर लो, आपके उधर पे एंड पे कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. So नमस्ते to everyone. Minecraft, Bufcow, Krishna, Keshav, Abhishek, Krishna, Atif. Jits experiment. I don't know what is that. Pushpak, Zays, Blaze, Karan Bhai, Rignet, Potato, Mithun, Karan, everyone. हेलो 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 नमस्ते. अभी शुरू करने वाले, बस थोड़ी देर रुको, थोड़ा सा और हम लोग करते हैं. एंड नो, दिस इज़ नॉट द कीबोर्ड जो हम लोग अनबॉक्स करने वाले जो सामने पड़ा हुआ है. आई गेस इट्स डेल वन. वो नहीं है ना कीबोर्ड?
Yeah, generic Dell one.
हम लोग इतना भी क्लिक बेट नहीं करने वाले. इट्स एक्चुअली अ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव कीबोर्ड. आपने चैनल पे लाइक GM के प्रो देखा था जिसके बारे में थोड़ा सा मैंने बेसिक्स में एक्सप्लेन किया था. लाइक वी आर गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल हियर. सो ये उसके काफ़ी ऊपर है ये कीबोर्ड. गगन भाई इज ऑन द लाइव स्ट्रीम. नाइस. हेलो हेलो गगन भाई. ही इज इन द स्ट्रीम. सो
Nice.
सब लोग आ ही गए ऑलमोस्ट. शुरू कर लें? शुड वी स्टार्ट?
Yeah, sure. Let's start.
ओके
Okay, so first I'll just keep
Okay.
keep this.
ओके. let it stay there. We will get to the keyboard soon.
Sure thing.
ठीक है. सो नमस्ते गाइस. आज हम लोग आपके सामने पेश कर रहे हैं एक अनबॉक्सिंग, बेसिकली अनबॉक्सिंग एंड जस्ट जनरल चैट थ्रू अबाउट अ कीबोर्ड, अबाउट अ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव कीबोर्ड जो मतलब हमारे एक दोस्त ने खरीदा है, मिस्टर एक्स. आप में से कुछ लोग उनको जानते होंगे. तो उनके लिए उन्होंने कीबोर्ड परचेज़ किया है और इस पर कुछ हम लोग कस्टम वर्क करने वाले. वी आर प्लानिंग समथिंग अबाउट द कीबोर्ड. सो द कीबोर्ड हैज़ रीच्ड मिस्टर Amaru and I guess it's the right time to introduce Mr. Amaru. He's a enthusiast, I can say, or some kind of magician of custom
No,
keyboards.
I'm simply a hobbyist.
Okay. Let's say he's a hobbyist. He's a very he's at the extreme end of hobby. So it's best that we allow you to introduce yourself. So I would say go ahead and just tell about who you are, what do you do, and what we are planning today. Like वो तो चलो ठीक है, अपने बारे में बता लो, उसके बाद हम लोग आगे बात करते हैं guys.
Hello. My name's Amaru. That's the name I go off online, and I like keyboards. That's about it. I'm practically jobless right now. I'm a student. I'm going to uni, so I have this gap year. So I picked up this hobby to spend the time.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
I mean, that's not about it, because your the work you are currently doing is not just that's about it. It's more than that, I guess. So
Thanks.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's start with the keyboard. I mean, first of all, I would just ask you, like, why did you start with custom keyboards, and do you think it's even a good hobby to start for normal people? Should we start with custom keyboards, like?
See, if you have a really good setup, as in you have a really good PC, headset, and keyboard should probably be the last thing you go for. I mean, functionality wise, it doesn't really add much. Primarily, it's for aesthetics.
Right.
And for certain people who have wrist issues, it helps having a better typing experience. But except for that, there is no use. I mean, I don't like saying it's a pointless addition to your setup, but
Right.
it really is. It's simply an aesthetic choice. Aesthetics plus, if you're very picky about certain things, like suppose your headset, you know how people they spend a lot on audiophile gear, but
Right.
for 99% of the general populace, a simple Samsung headphone would do the same thing.
Suffice, right. So,
Exactly.
I mean, someone was asking in the chat, like, if Amaru is such a keyboard enthusiast, why is using like this chiclet keyboard and torturing
Okay.
himself? I mean,
So
let's
the reason
before
I'm using this,
before unboxing, I guess it's best to show one of your prized pieces. I guess, like, what have you recently made?
pieces.
Yes.
Okay, so one moment. I have a case on me. It's not a full build
Okay.
for now. I just got it back. I rented it to my friend.
Okay.
Like a couple of.
Right.
This is the case.
सो फॉर द गाइज, आप लोगों को मैं बता दूं, इस बंदे के पास कम से कम यहाँ पे कुछ 10-12 कीबोर्ड्स का नॉर्मली सामान रहता ही है. इट्स नॉर्मल फॉर हिम. सो उसको थोड़ी मेहनत लगती है ढूंढने वगैरह में कीबोर्ड. सो डोंट वरी. वो टॉर्चर नहीं कर रहे. उनके कीबोर्ड थोड़े अच्छे होते हैं, तो इसलिए चिकलेट कीबोर्ड्स के साथ उनको थोड़ा काम चलाना पड़ता है. ही डज नॉट वांट टू स्पॉइल हिज बेबीज, यू कैन से. तो इसलिए वो थोड़े अपने सस्ते वाले कीबोर्ड्स के साथ भी काम चला लेते हैं.
Yeah, kind of. So this is one of the boards.
Yes.
I just got it off a friend. I had loaned it to him. As in, he wanted to use a good-looking board, so he took this.
Oh, it's the custom painted one, right?
Yeah, this is the custom
Okay,
paint job.
मैं do one thing, just bring it closer to the camera, like yes, get it close. So guys, I hope this को दिख रहा होगा. So this is a custom paint. I mean, what's the cost of this particular unit and with the painting and all?
Okay, now the case itself with the PCB and stuff cost about 11K
Okay.
with the PCB and O-ring.
Mm-hmm.
The paint job, I did the anodization myself. As
Okay.
in, the stock ano was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a base anodization by myself.
Okay.
I won't really count that in the cost, but the board by itself is about 15 grand.
Okay. So
Except
15,000 rupees.
switches and ignoring all of that.
Okay.
With the paint job and the thing, it's about 15K.
Okay, like 15,000 rupees just for the bare bones options.
Yes.
Without any switches and keycaps. And excluding stabilizers?
Yeah, excluding stabilizers.
Right.
For stabilizers, I don't have everything on me at the moment, so sorry if I stretch a lot.
No problems, no
I
problems.
use these TX tabs.
Okay.
These are stabilizers. I mean,
just bring it closer to the camera. Your screen is blown up on the screen, so you can show it clearly. People will see it, right? So this is available in India, right?
Yeah, you can go to the store called Rectangles.
Okay.
RECTAN, rectangles.store. I mean, that's a store I get most of my stuff from.
Right.
I recommend you all check them out. They have some really good boards and switches and all that stuff.
Right. So I would request you to please just bring that keyboard closer once again. I mean, it looks sick. I have seen better photos. I mean, just for the audience, they should also dekh lo bhai.
I suck at photography, so can't really do the board justice. You have to hold it in hand. It feels
Nice.
pretty nice.
So it's
and it has my
your signature.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, it has my name on it.
Oh, nice. It's clear coated, right? मतलब पूरा clear
Yeah,
coated.
it has a clear coat on it. Yes,
Okay.
because the thingamajig's are, I mean, the designs are hand painted.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have a clear coat, it rubs off really. So
Okay.
when you're picking it up and stuff, your sweat kind of mucks around with it.
I guess it destroys the paint very quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So if you
guys, जो अभी देख रहे हो, I mean, आपके questions वगैरह आपके भी answer होंगे. So just go to our community tab. Just put your questions there. Me and Amaru will try to answer your questions soon after we do the unboxings. So this is just an introduction with Amaru. So थोड़ी देर wait कर लो. Unbox भी करेंगे. थोड़ा सा खींचते हैं इसको. Let's stretch it out. So yes, thank you so much for showing this board. I mean, this is your latest project. जो आप अभी latest अभी काम कर रहे हो. You are working some.
The latest project is a full custom board. As in, I've designed the case and all of that.
Okay.
And I'm trying to have quotes for it. I'm trying to get it CNC and stuff. So that's the latest board. That's kind of why I've sold quite a few of my other boards.
Okay.
Trying to save up money for that, yeah.
Okay. Ask Ivan for photo. Who's Ivan? Do you know Ivan?
Please don't tell me it's one of those Ligma Jones.
I'm not sure who's Ivan, but okay. So as for Amaru, he not only designs keyboard, he not only builds keyboard, he actually designs his own keyboards as well. Like he's working on some projects, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
like
called the Gaia.
Custom PCBs, custom cases. So these.
No, I don't do PCBs. The PCBs is one of my friends. I just do the case. I try to do the case.
I tried.
I'm pretty new at the CAD, so I try.
Right. Okay, he's advancing. I got it. So right. So should we bring the main thing right here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay guys, तो हम लोग अनबॉक्स शुरू करते हैं. एंड ये हमारे एक दोस्त का कीबोर्ड है, ठीक है. ये कीबोर्ड जो है, दिस इज नो, शुड आई टेल द नेम? ओके, लेट्स टेल यू द नेम. It's a 65% keyboard, 65 with a 65% layout, and it's a fully CNC built chassis. Okay, and we, at least for the timing, we have gone with some nice linear switches. हमारा प्लान है कि बाद में और भी switches वगैरह चेंज करें. Let's see, बस पहले इनिशियल मतलब थोड़ा वो कर लेके देखते हैं. Second, we are planning to custom paint it. So अभी जो आप कलर देख रहे हो, this is just for the initial colors. We will later change it out. Okay.
Yeah, so, it was. I mean, we were planning to get it powder coated, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, powder coating, basically painting, just changing the color of the case.
We have plans for it. अभी सिर्फ हम लोगों ने order किया है. It has received it. We have just received it, and we are planning to change it up and customize it to a big degree. Okay, so bro, just bring it out. Let's start with unboxing. I mean, unboxing बहुत ज़्यादा sexy कुछ नहीं है, कुछ ऐसे बहुत ऐसे b-roll shots नहीं. This is very straightforward unboxing, लेकिन जो भी है, it's a nice thing. Okay, just have a look, guys.
This is the box. Oh shit. Jeez, one more.
Okay, I think your camera got disconnected. So, which headphones, Raghav Sharma? These are the Sennheiser
Sorry.
HD58X.
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Yes, it's back
Yeah.
up. Backed up.
Is the screen thingamajig enough or? Jeez.
It's fine. It's fine. Just can you bring the box a little towards your left?
Yeah,
right,
now?
perfect. Go ahead.
Just keep this aside.
Yes. It's HD58X. the
Which
headphone.
ones?
Someone was asking me a question about the headphone, so it's HD58X.
Ah.
So we got this keyboard from Delhi. Okay, so हम लोग आपके साथ share करेंगे like how can you get such custom keyboards or where can you get some deals. I will ask Amaru to share the details with you. And there are many options available. Like the keyboard scene in India is currently growing at a very big pace, right? So we
Yep.
have many stores right now. There are many individuals who are dealing with custom parts, और कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो आपके लिए बस आपको उनको पैसे देने and they will arrange all the parts for you, build the keyboard for you and ship it to you. तो ये सब बढ़ रहा है काफ़ी कुछ. Then अच्छी चीज़ है बिकॉज जितनी हॉबीज़ वगैरह होगी उतना भी मतलब कुछ तो पैसे खर्च करें, बिकॉज कार्ड्स वगैरह तो खरीद नहीं सकते. यू कैन नॉट बाय ग्राफिक्स कार्ड एवरी टाइम. सो एटलीस्ट कुछ चीज़ों में तो पैसे खर्च करनी है ना. तो मैकेनिकल कीबोर्ड्स इज़ अ वेरी गुड हॉबी टू एंटर इफ यू आर सम बिग फन स्लैंग विद यू. ठीक है, तो ये बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है. तो yes.
I think there was a guy who asked a question earlier. He
Yes,
said, "Are keyboard things more expensive in India?"
oh yes.
And yeah, the simple answer is yes. It's quite a bit pricey. It's very expensive. It's quite a bit pricier because most of the things they aren't manufactured in India, so you have to get it imported, right? And when you import them, naturally you have customs and stuff that's added.
Right.
So customs is about 44
40
to
to
77%.
40 to 60% is a very normal rate.
Exactly. And that is MRP plus shipping. So this board costs about 260 or odd USD. I don't remember the exact price. Shipping is about 50 and then customs.
For the price, guys, जो हमने 50,000 rupees लिखा हुआ है, this is a very conservative estimate because
Yep.
this is including custom and all. Customs का कुछ भरोसा नहीं. इस कीबोर्ड में मे बी कम कस्टम लगाओ, ज़्यादा कस्टम लगाओ, हमें नहीं पता. Okay, this is actually not a used board. This is actually
Pre-loved.
I wouldn't say pre-loved. I mean वो थोड़ा कुछ ज़्यादा ही इंटीमेट हो जाता है, अगर सेंशुअल हो जाता है. बट बेसिकली क्या है कि दिस कीबोर्ड वॉज brought by someone else, but he's not using it anymore. Okay, he is keeping some of the stuff and selling the rest of the board for us. So basically जो ये कीबोर्ड जिनका था उस पर जो की कैप्स लगे हुए थे, the keycaps cost almost rupees 18,000. सिर्फ की कैप्स की बात कर रहा हूँ. बोर्ड का 50,000 अलग, की कैप्स का 20,000 रुपीज़ अलग. सो यू कैन इमेजिन कितना प्राइसेस ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है यहाँ पे. सो वी डिड नॉट गो फॉर द की कैप्स. हमने सिर्फ बेसिक कीबोर्ड ही उनसे ख़रीदा है. एंड या दैट्स हमें एक्चुअली जो प्राइस मिला था हम लोग अभी डिस्क्लोज नहीं करना चाहते बिकॉज इट्स अ लिटिल अनफेयर फॉर द सेलर.
No, yeah, and even the seller's name, everything will be kept under wraps. It's just that we got this from a guy.
Yes.
He gave us a really good deal on it.
Yes, we just got a very good deal. But if you want to buy this keyboard right now, it's not available anymore. It was, I think, a limited or it's out of stock, I guess.
No. It's available. I mean, the A stock. See,
A stock is not available, right?
So basically, the thing with the board is, whenever you have it manufactured, you have certain factory defects, right?
Right.
So to a certain extent, they're acceptable, as long as they don't impede on the performance.
Yes.
As in if it's a superficial ding or mark. So that they sell it as A stock, B stock, and C stock.
Right.
A stock being the best, where there isn't any physical issues with it, no dings, no dents. E stock where you have small, minor things, and C stock is where you have certain visible issues with the board.
Right. So
nothing that stops the performance, but simply superficial marks.
I think you cannot buy the C stock anymore. You can only get the A stock or B stock, and even the A stock is out of stock right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, this isn't a group buy board, so this is an in-stock board. So you don't know when they'll add in, when they get new stock. So if someone is watching the video a week from now, they might have added more
Right,
boards.
right, right,
So
right. So let's just tell me like why this thing is in a case, and let the audience know about it.
okay, so again, when you spend so much on a board, you kind of expect it to be well packed. that's this case. I believe you get it in the kit, as in when you buy the board itself. This is
Right.
one of the things you get. I could be wrong. I'll just confirm, but I'll confirm that later in the stream. But for
Right.
now, this is the board itself. It's a hard shell case,
Okay.
so it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it isn't one of those cheap cases you get.
Right, right, right. So for those who don't know, this case is the actual board is. Should we? I mean, disclose it the name, I guess.
Yeah, it's called the
Yes.
Sabbath 65.
Yeah, the keyboard's name is Savage 65. It's basically bare bones. The body is known as Savage 65. You can customize the PCB and add your own switches and add your own whatever parts you accessories you want to add to it, right? So the base
Yep,
of
yep.
this keyboard is known as Savage 65, and it's available for rupees, not rupees, approximately 270 $260 just for the base, like the body of the keyboard, and you will have to add your own PCB, add your own switches and other accessories to it. Okay, so the case, I think जो केस है जो जिस केस में आया, ये मेरे ख्याल से इस केस का अकेला ही प्राइस ₹3500 का है ना?
Yeah, it's a really high quality case. Okay, so it's yeah, it'll be around $1,000 or $2,000. The thing
Okay.
is, if you buy it separately,
Okay.
but of course, if you get it in bulk, it gets significantly cheaper and all of that. But one off is pretty expensive because it feels really sturdy.
Right, 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 right.
Yep.
So I guess people थोड़े से ज़्यादा उत्सुक हो रहे हैं. Let's do it first. I mean, just take it from here, bro. Just do it fast. People are getting angry.
Okay, for now, so I have. So you get it in a microfiber cloth.
Right.
Damn, never gets old. Yeah, this is the board.
Right. So yeah, it's better visible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very anticlimactic, like how the keyboard looks right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, see, depends on which board you buy, but some boards have they rely on aesthetics. I mean, they tend more towards aesthetics. Some boards go for sound,
Right.
and you get it, right? So the thing is, this board has a very decent. So
Right.
so what you'll notice is the top case, right?
Right.
It overhangs from the bottom case. You can see the small bevel here.
Right. So,
So
can
the
you
thing
can
is-
you can you bring the keyboard closer to the camera, like extremely
Okay.
close? I mean, you will have to stretch it out a bit, but so this is all aluminium, I guess. Single piece of aluminium for the case.
It's a two-piece construction.
Okay,
It's
two-piece
a top
construction.
case and the bottom case. Yes.
Okay, right, right, right. So then it's a custom PCB. I guess it's available in different varieties of PCB, right?
No. Okay. So one thing you'll notice about the cases, you'll see that you see the USB cutout, right?
Right, right, right,
You see how it's larger
right.
and not snug.
Mm-hmm.
It's because this board itself, it supports quite a few different PCBs.
Okay,
So the PCB we have now is a soldered one,
right.
as
right.
in you can't switch the switches out stock.
Mhm. Okay, so someone, Mr. Aryan Pandey has a question. So he's saying like it is a waste of money to buy a keyboard of more than rupees 30,000. Reminder company will sell you anything by marketing. Okay, so
Mm.
what do you have to answer to Mr. Aryan?
See, what you'll notice is, there isn't that much marketing in keyboards.
Right,
I mean, you'll never see. See, okay, when it comes to larger brands like Razer and all that, you'll see that they advertise quite a bit.
right,
But
right,
when you get when it comes to higher end boards like this, right, where the price is quite high, as in this is still kind of cheap when it comes to the mechanical keyboard hobby,
right,
but they don't advertise as much.
Right.
They have their niche and they stick to it. As in, there's like 1,000 people who are active in the hobby, and
Right.
they advertise to only them.
Right.
There isn't too much advertising going on. So, I mean, I get it. Technically, even this board does what this does, and it
Right.
does it slightly better because it has a numpad also.
Right. Right.
But this sounds like shit. I mean, there's no sound at all. It's a membrane board.
Yep.
But
It's like something. It's about clothes. Like there are clothes that cost like rupees 200. You can get t-shirts for 200 rupees. But people are there who are going and buying Gucci t-shirts for like what 99,000, 95,000 rupees. It's just about the experience maybe, or the level what you can afford or even enjoy. अगर तुम्हें गुची पहन के मज़ा आता तो तुम गुची पहनो, कोई तुम्हें रोक नहीं रहा. तुम्हें अगर है ना वो अपनी कोई रूपा की तुम्हें टी शर्ट पहन के पसंद मज़ा आ रहा तो दैट्स कम्प्लीटली ऑफ फाइन चॉइस. ठीक है, उसमें किसी को प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ठीक है, बात होती है क्वालिटी. कुछ लोगों को थोड़ा लगता है कि थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा पैसे करके ज़्यादा क्वालिटी मिलती है, वो उन लोगों को मज़ा आता है उस चीज़ में. दे वॉन्ट टू सी वॉट कैन यू गेट फॉर द मनी यू इन्वेस्ट. सो दिस इज़ a very enthusiast product, and this is just at the almost like entry to mid range of custom keyboard world. There are keyboards जो 1 लाख रुपए का शुरू होता है सिर्फ केस. ठीक है, जिनका $1,500 $2,000 का सिर्फ केस आता है. ठीक है, उसके ऊपर स्विचेस भी नहीं होते. तो आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि देयर इज़ नो लिमिट टू अ हॉबी. कुछ लोग बहुत ज़्यादा खर्च करते, कुछ लोग नहीं खर्च करते. अब देसी दारू भी मिलती है भाई 100 रुपए की, फिर भी लोग 1 लाख रुपए की दारू खरीदने जाते हैं ना. मज़े, वो नशा अलग चीज़ होती है यार. तो दैट्स वन थिंग यू विल हैव टू कंसिडर एज वेल. सो यस, दिस इज़ जस्ट अ बेसिक बिगनिंग. आई नो थोड़ा एकदम ऐसा आपको नहीं, ऐसा नहीं दिखने वाला कि है ना गोल्ड का कीबोर्ड निकलने वाला 50,000 रुपये का. नो, बेसिकली यहाँ पे भी फोटोज़ में नहीं दिख रहा. दिस इज़ अ फुल्ली CNC एलुमिनियम बिल्ड. ओके, एनोडाइज, फुली एनोडाइज बिल्ड. एंड इसका मतलब ये है कि इसकी जो क्वालिटी है, दिस इज़ लाइक आपको हाथ में छूने के बाद आपको पता चलेगा कि वाई दिस कीबोर्ड कॉस्ट दिस मच मनी. ये फ़र्क होता है एक 100 रुपये की है ना चड्डी और है ना लाइक 300 रुपये की 400 रुपये की चड्डी के बीच में. सो दिस इज़ एक्सट्रीमली डिफरेंट एंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स. ठीक है, आपको हाथ में जब तक आपके आएगा ना तब तक अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर पाओगे. एंड आई कैन कम्प्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड कि लाइक क्यों आर्यन जैसे लोग समझ नहीं पा रहे कि वेस्ट ऑफ मनी होता है. इट्स कम्प्लीटली अंडरस्टैंडेबल. सो इंट्रोड्यूस मोर टू द पैकेज. लाइक क्या क्या अभी पैकेज में पड़ा हुआ है. लाइक मुझे दिख रहा है काफ़ी कुछ है यहाँ पे.
So this is called polyfill. It's think of it like a slightly denser cotton. That's basically what it is. So you put this inside the case.
ओके.
It makes the board sound thockier.
ओके.
I mean, that's the most well-known term in this hobby, at least.
Okay.
It makes it deeper sounding.
Okay.
Because there's this small place between the PCB and the board itself, the case. So that hollowness, you hear it in the board.
Right.
And to remove that issue, you have this. This is called polyfill.
So
It just fills in the empty. It just fills in the empty space.
what's the difference between foam and this cotton? Like वहाँ हम लोग हमने फोम देखा हुआ है. जैसे कुछ GM के बोर्ड्स वगैरह में, कुछ दूसरे बोर्ड्स में भी फोम वगैरह डालने शुरू कर दिया. सो हाउ इज इट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम दैट? मतलब इसका कोई फ़र्क होता है? इज द डिफरेंस इन द क्वालिटी?
It's not in the quality per se, but it's more the sound profile you like.
Okay.
Some people prefer a deeper board, as in you can hear it's very deep
It sounds bassier.
and tongue. Yeah, bassier. And some people enjoy louder, more higher pitched boards,
Okay.
clackier.
Okay. Got
So
it.
so based on how deep you want your board to sound,
Right.
if you want it to sound relatively deeper, you get this. If
Okay.
you want it to sound extremely deep, you add foam.
Right.
And you have different types of foam also. You have sorbitane,
Okay.
you have neoprene, you have boron. You
Right.
have quite a few foams. So it's not quality per se. It's just what type of sound profile you prefer,
Got it.
if that makes sense.
Okay. So that's the thing. Like you can customize it to your own use. Like आप कस्टमाइज़ कर सकते हो. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं आपको देता हूँ कि Corsair का जैसे आप K70 या K95 खरीदते हो. ठीक है, उनका जो K100 वगैरह भी है, दैट कीबोर्ड कॉस्ट रुपीज़ 20,000 एंड इट साउंड्स लाइक शिट. मगर आपने कभी भी कोई 10,000 रुपये का भी अच्छा कस्टम कीबोर्ड सुना होगा ना यूट्यूब वगैरह पे, या फिर अपने किसी दोस्त वगैरह के बाय चांस मिल गया होगा आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी, देन यू विल रियलाइज कि हाउ डिफरेंट दैट 10,000 रुपीज़ कीबोर्ड साउंड फ्रॉम दैट 20,000 रुपीज़ 25,000 रुपीज़ Corsair keyboard. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good because you can take a 3,000 budget board. You know those Cosmic Byte GK 18s and 16s?
Right.
So you can make it sound really, really good.
Right.
I mean, but it takes time and effort and all of that, but it sounds really good. You don't need to spend so much if you primarily want sound, but once you start listening to the differences, right? It's like finding the difference between a really expensive headphone and a cheaper one.
Right. So
You get the gist of the song in both, but it's a
it's a
completely different
experience.
experience. Yeah.
बिल्कुल exactly. So someone is asking, like Leo is asking, can you build a budget build for around 10,000 rupees, like buying a RK keyboard and then modding? Of course, yes, and it's a very good
You can
option. It's a very good option to buy a cheaper keyboard and slightly mod it, because the differences as a beginner you will not notice it immediately. Like इस कीबोर्ड में और एक लाइक इसे थोड़े सस्ते कीबोर्ड में, या फिर अचानक से आपको नहीं पता, लेकिन एक बार आपने फ़र्क देख लेना, यू गेट द डिफरेंस. सो Amaru and me will discuss about some options maybe under 10,000 rupees जिसको आप कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. एंड अगर आप चैनल पे जाएंगे ना, अमारू के चैनल पे, यू विल गेट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ what's possible with modifying a cheap keyboard. Like
Yeah, if you have a budget of 4K,
yes,
you can easily make the board I made.
yes. So I think वो कौन सा था, MK1200 or was it MK1200 or
No, it was the Cosmic by
Okay.
GK16. I think it's out of stock at the moment. but
right. So
yeah,
इन्होंने
I got it off Amazon.
if you check the pinned link in the comment in the chat section, so once you click there you will get to his channel, and उन्होंने वहाँ पे कॉस्टिंग बाइट के 2,000 रुपये कीबोर्ड की जो साउंड मतलब मॉडिफाइंग की हुई है, तो उस मॉडिफिकेशन के बाद जो साउंड प्रोफाइल है, इट्स अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस. लाइक इट साउंड्स लाइक अ मच एक्सपेंसिव कीबोर्ड. तो yes, it's obviously possible, and this example of this cotton is just one way to do it, right? So what's the other thing, right? Is there stabilizer in the package?
Okay, yeah. So here, if you'll notice, there are these extras here.
Just
Here
bring
and
it
here
just
and-
bring it closer, I guess. वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा दूर हो रहा है. Can you zoom the camera? Is it possible?
No, it's my phone. I'm
Okay,
using
it's a
as
phone.
a webcam.
Okay, let
yeah.
me
Can you
zoom.
see the things here?
Right, let me.
These
Yep.
those are called stabilizers. So
Right.
when you have larger keys, if you want them to stop rattling, and you need to
Right.
give them some stability because they're larger keys, right?
Right.
So you add something called stabilizers. These
Right.
are Duroc stabilizers.
Okay.
So and when you buy the set, you generally get you get four 2U keys and one
Right.
6.25U key.
Okay.
So I reckon the previous owner bought the set and he had one stab left over.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, so he just threw that into the case.
Right. So these are custom stabilizers from Duroc. So what's the price in India right now for these stabilizers?
It's about 1,600 for four, as in for the 6.25U this and this. It's about 1,300 or 1,600.
Okay, approximate.
It's under 1,600. Yes.
Let's say around 1,500 rupees for a decent custom stabilizer option, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So okay, I think you will have to stretch it out a bit. Let me zoom the screen for the audience here. थोड़ा सा adjustment लगेगा guys, थोड़ा सा check करना. So can you guys see there's the 4 weird openings near the space bar. जहाँ पे space bar होता है वहाँ पे 4 openings है. तो basically ये आप बताना पसंद करोगे हमारे what these markings are. These look like some cannons.
Yeah. Okay. So the board itself is from a store called Canon Keys.
Right.
CANNON Keys.
Right.
So this is their logo. They just made holes into the FFO plate. So they have their branding there.
So this is not
So
very
if you
easy.
look-
This is not very easy.
So if you look at the board here,
Right.
I doubt you can see it.
Yes.
Can you see the Canon?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, it's a very small engraving, very tastefully done. But yeah, they have the same Canon logo.
And it's not a very easy process to do. It takes money. जब भी आप CNC मिलिंग वगैरह कराने जाओगे, आप किसी भी चीज़ की कराने जाओगे, नॉट अलोन कीबोर्ड, अगर हम लोग केस वगैरह की बात करें, किसी भी चीज़ वगैरह की बात करें, जब CNC इन्वॉल्व हो जाता है ना, CNC मिलिंग सिर्फ बहुत ही छोटे लेवल की CNC मिलिंग इन्वॉल्व हो जाती है ना, कॉस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं.
Like especially for one-off pieces.
हाँ, यू आर बेसिकली पेइंग फॉर दिस डिज़ाइन एलिमेंट जो आपको नॉर्मली नहीं दिखने वाला किसी भी चीज़ पे. यू गेट कोर्सर कीबोर्ड्स, उनमें बहुत एक सिंपल सा एल्यूमिनियम प्लेट लगा दिया, उस पर थोड़ी सी डिटेलिंग करती है. लेकिन ये जब आ जाती है ना, तो इसके लिए टूलिंग बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव हो जाती है, खासकर छोटे रेंज के लिए. बिकॉज ये कितने कीबोर्ड बनते हैं साल में, लाइक 500, 800, 1,000 पीसेस, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं.
Yeah, around that. Yeah.
हाँ, नॉट मोर देन दैट. लेकिन कोर्सर हर महीने के लगेगा ना, वो कम से कम 1 लाख पीसेस बनाता है. तो इमेजिन द कॉस्ट इन्वॉल्व इन दिस कीबोर्ड. सो दैट्स वेयर द कॉस्ट गोज. That's why this keyboard is around 50,000 जब पूरा बन जाएगा. तो yes. बाकी can you tell me more about the switches? Like what switches are these, and like how can you relate? How can the audience relate to the switches in terms like red switches, blue switches? How are these different?
Okay, just one moment. I'll get the switches that's there for. This is one moment. Give me a moment.
Okay, sure. I got my hands on a Satisfaction 75 Hex 0069. Okay, let me check. एंड 75% कीबोर्ड्स आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस हो रहे हैं. मैंने कीबोर्ड GM के प्रो चेक किया था एंड दिस कीबोर्ड लुक्स नाइस मैन. हेक्स नाइस. सेटिस्फैक्शन 75. इट्स एक्चुअली सेटिस्फाइंग लुकिंग कीबोर्ड है. मुझे प्राइसेस वगैरह का नहीं आइडिया इसका, लेकिन लुक्स इसके काफ़ी अच्छे हैं एक्चुअली. सो तब तक मैं आपको ओके. सो आई होप आप लोग को स्क्रीन दिख रही. तो दिस इज द सेटिस्फैक्शन 75. ओके, यू आर बैक.
Yeah, so this switch right here,
राइट.
this switch is called this is called the box navy. Oh no, it's called the box jade.
ओके.
So this is a clicky switch. If
Right.
any of you all have tried MX Blues or Otamo
Right.
Blues,
Cherry blues.
it's similar to that. Yeah.
Right.
So it's you have that click. So there's a distinct click.
Just bring
Wait,
it.
I have noise compression on one more.
Just turn it off. आज ये कोर्सर की करियर खत्म कर देगा. वो तो पहले ही खत्म है भाई.
Yeah, is it clear now? As in, can you hear the?
Yep. It's better.
Yeah. So this is a clicky switch.
I mean it's so loud man. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा loud है.
I mean this is a really good clicky switch.
yes.
As in, this is a really high quality clicky
I mean
switch.
the sound से मुझे फर्क पता चल रहा है. जो click की आवाज़ है, the spring, the clicky spring is so much tighter. It feels tighter. जो sound से पता चल रहा है. Like blues वगैरह
Sounds
सस्ते.
really good, right?
Cherry blues वगैरह is on the looser side. It feels loose. अगर जब हम लोग
It
press
feels like it's broken.
right. So this is actually very tight sounding key switch.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't have that much wobble, so it doesn't feel like it's broken. There are different ways to fix that wobble, but you have to like dig really deep into the hobby. And this switch is the NK Cream.
Which one?
This one, the one I have in my finger right now.
Okay.
This is called the Novel Key Cream. I'm pretty sure if any of you all have been on YouTube a couple of years back or last year, you'd have seen this video by this fella called Tia Types. Or if any of you all play Fortnite.
Okay, the Tfue keyboard.
Exactly, the Tfue keyboard, right?
The $3,500.
That used
right.
exactly that used this switch.
Okay, so it's a linear switch.
This is a linear switch. Yes.
So जिन लोगों को
So
नहीं
this
पता
is the
linear
NK
switches
Cream.
like Cherry MX Red type का, यहाँ Outer Red, यहाँ
Yes.
Cosmic Byte GK18 में जिस type के switches है वो भी linear switches होते हैं. This is similar in the mechanism. तो लेकिन obviously इसका price बहुत ज़्यादा है. How much does this cost for single switch?
About $60 if I remember right.
Okay, 60
Yeah.
rupees for one single switch. Right.
Yeah, and you can make them significantly.
Better.
You want me to show you a pricier one?
Okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, one moment.
ऑप्शंस देख लेते क्या क्या हमारे पास अवेलेबल है. सो गाइज आप लोगों के क्वेश्चंस जो भी होंगे ना, आई विल आंसर योर क्वेश्चंस एज वेल. थोड़ी देर रुक जाओ. लाइक दिस इज जस्ट अभी ऑब्वियसली मैं समझ सकता हूँ कि यहाँ पे क्वालिटी का नहीं पता चल रहा फॉर द कीबोर्ड, राइट. लेकिन एक बार ये कीबोर्ड हमारे पास आ जाएगा, देन यू विल गेट टू सी लाइक हाउ मच क्वालिटी इज देयर या फिर क्या फिनिश हो गया.
This is probably one of the priciest switches I own.
ओके.
And this is about $120 I think each.
120 rupees for a single switch.
Each. Yes, because
Okay.
it's made of 3 different switches.
Okay.
So you take parts from 3 different switches and you put it into one switch.
Right.
And you get this one.
So
it's
you
called
can-
Franken switch.
You can buy it pre-built.
No, you can't.
Okay.
This is a niche part of the mechanical keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah, so very few people do this because it gets really expensive really fast.
Okay, it's a linear switch, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, this is a linear switch. Yes.
Right. So what's the main stem on this switch?
This stem is a Pro Burgundy stem from a manufacturer called Kail,
Right.
Kailh.
Scales, right. Got it.
Yeah, I think some pre-built boards have
Come
that,
with
right?
Kyle switches, yes.
Yeah, but this is the stem from an expensive Kail switch,
Okay.
and the top is from Cherry MX Blacks.
Right.
You've made a review of it, right, a while back?
Yes.
Yeah, and the bottom is from a H1 switch,
I mean,
which
so
is from JWK.
does it mean the Cherry MX Blacks do have some value? मतलब मेरे पास भी पड़ा हुआ है वो 700 रुपए वाला कीबोर्ड, तो उसकी कुछ ना कुछ वैल्यू तो है एटलीस्ट.
No, yeah, of course, it does have value. I mean,
मतलब
MX Blacks by themselves are pretty good, actually. They're probably one of my most MX Blacks.
राइट. सो गाइस, जिनको नहीं शायद आप में से कुछ लोगों ने देखी होगी, हमारे चैनल पे वीडियो है 700 रुपीज़ के कीबोर्ड की. इट्स द HCL डायमंड. सो उससे चेरी एम एक्स ब्लैक स्विचेस, ये बेसिकली आपको TVS गोल्ड वगैरह में या चेरी एम एक्स ब्लैक मिल जाते हैं. HCL डायमंड कीबोर्ड जो आपको बेसिकली बहुत पुराने स्विच ऑफिस कीबोर्ड्स हैं, उनमें आपको ये सब स्विचेस मिल जाते हैं. एंड यू कैन इमेजिन कि आप उन पुराने कीबोर्ड्स में से वो स्विचेस निकाल के अपने कीबोर्ड्स वगैरह में लगा सकते हैं. यू कैन गेट सम स्लाइटली बेटर एक्सपीरियंस इवन. तो देर आर मेनी ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल. ठीक है. तो दिस इज ऑल वी गेट इन द पैकेज, दिस नथिंग मोर.
Yep. You don't get any fancy package.
आई मीन इट्स वेरी
It's
बेसिक पैकेज फॉर सच एक्सपेंसिव कीबोर्ड. लाइक मैंने देखा
Yeah,
कि
of course it is. I mean, but again, for the price, right? This board is basically unmatched for the US pricing at least.
सो कैन यू गिव मी अ कंटेक्स्ट लाइक मैकेनिकल कीबोर्ड्स के वर्ल्ड में वेयर दिस कीबोर्ड स्टैंड, इज इट ऑन द चीपर एंड ऑन द एक्सपेंसिव एंड ऑन द मीडियम एंड वेयर डज इट स्टैंड राइट नाउ?
This is about in the beginner medium end.
ओके.
In India, it's probably a mid-range to high-range board because, again, it's a very small community in India. There aren't that many enjoyers.
राइट
So the average price of the board is also pretty low.
राइट.
But this probably lies in the mid-range, upper mid-range of boards in India.
Okay, let's let's come to some questions right now.
Yeah.
If you can open the community tab, वहाँ पे कुछ questions होंगे. So
Yeah, it's open here.
हाँ. So can you let's answer some of those questions, then it's better we get back to the question as about the keyboard as well, right?
Yeah.
So let's start with like ईशान देवांगन जी ने पूछा था Gamakay LK67 बोर्ड का रिव्यू करो. व्हाट आई थिंक इट्स नॉट अवेलेबल इन इंडिया. Gamakay.
Yeah, you get it off Banggood or I believe KP Republic also has it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, sure. I can buy it in case it's really popular.
Right.
But you have better options at that price point.
Got it.
As in, again, I'd like to preface this by saying that the hobby is extremely subjective.
Right.
Because some people prefer something that's drastically different
Right.
to what I enjoy. So take my word at face value. Just think of me as your friend who's recommending a board. That's it.
So
Because your preferences can vary extremely differently to mine.
right. So this is the Gamakay LK67. I think it's showing up on the screen, right?
One moment.
On the stream दिख रहा है ना? हाँ दिख रहा है.
Yeah.
So guys, this is the Gamakay LK67. ये available है. I think what's the price of this? It's 5,000-6,000 rupees.
Yeah, it's about $5,000. Yeah.
Okay, 5,000.
5K including shipping and all of that.
हाँ, ये आप बैंगलोर से खरीद सकते हो. This is a board which you can order. जो इट्स अ मैकेनिकल कीबोर्ड, हॉट स्वैपेबल है. आप इस पर अपने स्विचेस वगैरह लगा सकते हैं, रोटरी एनकोडर वगैरह. आई मीन इट लुक्स नाइस फॉर अ 5,000 रुपीज़ कीबोर्ड. इट लुक्स नाइस एटलीस्ट
Yeah.
फ्रॉम अ डिस्टेंस.
It does. It's a really good looking board. It's pretty high quality.
राइट. लेकिन मैंने सुना है
And,
कि इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू ओपन, मतलब इसको खोलना काफ़ी मुश्किल है.
Yeah, so not just that, it's hard to mod, as in it's hard to put foam in and all of that because
Okay.
the issue is these things have Type-C ports, right?
ओके.
So when you keep opening and closing it, what happens is there's a good chance the Type-C port will break off.
राइट.
So I believe, if I'm not wrong, the issue with this is it has really tight tolerances. As in, when you try opening the board, it's a pain to open,
राइट.
hard to get right,
गॉट इट.
without risking the USB port snapping off.
Got
And
it.
that's like a nightmare.
So I mean, if you had to suggest someone like अज्यूमिंग एक 5000 रुपीज़ का कीबोर्ड है, ठीक है, और हम लोग अज्यूम कर लेते हैं स्विचेस के लिए हम लोग लाइक अराउंड 2000 रुपीज़, सो 7000 रुपीज़ के आसपास हो गया, ठीक है, फॉर द बिल्ड. लेट्स नॉट डू.
9,000, including the keycaps. Some cheap keycap set if you get,
Okay,
it's about
हाँ,
9K.
as well as switch sorry की so approximately 9 to 500 9,000 rupees. तो is there any better option available in India? अब इंडिया में कोई better option available है जो प्री बिल्ड में मिल जाए एटलीस्ट, या फिर बिना की कैप्स के switches के मिल जाए?
Um, See, in India, you have a lot of GK boards, as in GK61, GK68.
Right,
So these are plastic cases. It's nothing high end, but
right,
this is the beginners. I mean, it's meant for beginners. It's a very basic board. It has hot swap and all of that,
right.
but it's a very good board for beginners.
So what do you suggest? Where can we get some nice GK boards, or at least some custom keyboards in India? कोई websites अगर आप suggest कर सकते
Okay, so there's this site called MEC Keys, MEC Keys, MEC Keys.
Right,
Then there's rectangles.store.
Right.
Then there's Stacks KB.
stacks KBs, okay.
Stacks KB.
KB.
And what else?
There's also this rectangle
Genesis PC.
Genesis
Yeah,
PC, right?
Genesis PC. Rectangles. I think, yeah.
These are the main
And
four
then-
stores. These are the main four.
Yeah,
stores.
these are the biggest stores. Yes.
Yes. सो गाइज अगर आप लोगों को भी थोड़ा बहुत इंटरेस्ट आ जाता है, मे बी आप लोग अपना जो एग्जिस्टिंग कीबोर्ड है जो भी, चाहे कोर्सेरा कुछ भी हो, उसको मॉडिफाई करने का मन है, ठीक है, या फिर जी के सीरीज वगैरह कुछ, या फिर कस्टम कीबोर्ड्स देख रहे हो, तो यू कैन एक्चुअली विजिट दीज साइट्स. दीज आर ट्रस्टेड साइट. ऐसा नहीं कि आप मतलब कुछ फ्रॉड वगैरह हो रहा है. दीज आर एक्चुअली ट्रस्टेड साइट्स. यू कैन विजिट दीज. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज रेक्टेंगल्स स्टोर, बिकॉज काफ़ी लोग क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं कि भाई मुझे कीबोर्ड लेना, कस्टम कीबोर्ड, तो अच्छा साउंड वाला कीबोर्ड, तो कहाँ से लो. सो द फर्स्ट 4 वेबसाइट्स यू कैन विजिट ऑब्वियसली इज rectangles.store, ठीक है, ये वेबसाइट का नाम है rectangles.store. सेकेंड इज़ जो ज़्यादा फेमस है mekeys.com, ठीक है, mekeys.com. एंड देन यू हैव stackskb.com, ठीक है. जैसे ये सब प्री ऑर्डर्स वगैरह चल रहे हैं आप जैसे यहाँ पे देख रहे हो. देन यू हैव द जेनेसिस पीसी, जहाँ पे आपको थोड़े बहुत पीसी पार्ट्स वगैरह भी कभी कभार मिल जाते हैं, ठीक है. सो genesispc.in.india. सो यहाँ पे आपको सारा सामान मिल जाएगा कस्टम कीबोर्ड. अभी इनका आउट ऑफ स्टॉक काफ़ी चल रहा है, लेकिन यू हैव द ऑप्शंस. सो इनके पास आपको सारा कस्टम सामान मिल जाता है. यू गेट आई गेस यू गेट ऑल द एक्सेसरीज एज वेल, राइट?
Yeah,
स्टेबलाइजर्स,
switch
keycaps.
coolers, everything.
Right.
You can build a board from just sites, stores, from things you get in India, as in the stores in India. You can build multiple boards.
Right.
The stores have so many options. I mean, you could just stick to stores in India and you'll be happy for a very, very.
Right. I mean, just for beginners, it's actually safer to go to these sites and get your stuff from here, because at least you can have some safety कि import में custom में नहीं फंसेगा, इसका वो नहीं होगा, ये नहीं होगा. So this is nice.
Yep.
Okay. So let's move on to the next question here. So
Yep.
where to buy keycaps? अभी आंसर कर दिया. You can visit these websites and
Exact same
Right.
sites. MEC keys. Okay, one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Rectangles.store doesn't have keycaps.
okay,
And especially if you guys see a keycap set that you like, please go through the product description,
right,
because certain switches are in group buy, as in you'll only get the keycap after like a year, some things even after 2 years.
right,
So
right.
please be very careful.
So just to give an idea कि कितने prices हो जाते हैं. So like this keycap set is 5,299 rupees, ठीक है.
Yeah, keycaps vary by quite a bit. But see, if you're looking for a budget set, Taihao is the way to go. TAIHAO. They have some really decent quality. TAIHAO. I mean, just go to MEC keys and look at Taihao.
Okay. Taihao.
Yeah.
So they do carry those?
They have budget switches. I mean, they have budget everything. They have really good budget keycaps also.
Taihao.
Just go to keyboard.
Which keyboard?
Accessories. Click on accessories.
Keyboard, keycaps.
Yeah.
And
And just sort from low to high.
Low to right, got it. So Vamelo novelty rubber.
Yeah, you get those rubber thingamajigs also.
Yeah, yes.
They feel
I mean,
horrible, but
they obviously change the sound to a big degree, right? The rubber
Yeah.
keycaps.
so if you're getting into the hobby, I wouldn't recommend you get rubber keycaps, because your W, ASD, and whatever keys you've swapped will sound drastically different.
Right. So this is the Taiho. Yeah, this is the Taiho.
Yeah.
So
See,
2000
this is a
rupees में.
really good, exactly. 2K is a good budget to have for keycaps.
And acha, there's this confusion among viewers, like ABS plastic keys versus
PBT.
PBT keycaps. So
Yeah.
do you think that it's always necessary to go for PBT? Like PBT ही खरीदना चाहिए because those are usually more expensive. So क्या ABS से काम चल जाता है?
Okay. See, the thing is, ABS and PBT, they have drastically different sound profiles.
Right.
ABS is higher pitched,
Mhm.
PBT is deeper.
Right.
So the general populace prefer deeper switches. The thing
Right.
is, ABS keycaps tend to be pricier in general, significantly pricier, because GMK sets are all ABS itself.
Right.
So the stupid, those videos with like 500 keycaps or
Right.
200 USD, all of those are made of ABS.
Okay.
99% of the time.
Right.
But for a beginner, I recommend PBT because
Mhm.
you'll enjoy the sound more, because
Right.
most beginners prefer deeper sound profiles.
Okay.
So
Got it.
PBT is the way to go. And the other thing is, you have to consider when you're deciding between PBT and GMK, BPT and ABS, is PBT doesn't have a shine on it. So
Right.
if you see my budget board,
Mhm.
you see how it looks like I dropped coconut oil on it. Yeah.
Let
The
me-
thing is, over time, if you keep using your board quite a bit,
Right.
you'll have this shine on your keycaps. Can you see the oily
Right.
thing? Yeah, that's from your finger oils.
Hmm.
So over time, you develop this shine. See,
Right.
some people prefer it, some people don't. I'm not going to get into that, but this doesn't happen that often in PBT.
Right.
This is primarily an ABS issue. But again, it does happen in PBT also, but no one's going to
takes
use the
time.
same
It
keycap
takes
set
time.
for like 4 or 5 years
Okay.
and use it every day. Yeah.
I mean, after 4-5 years, it's possible like it also develops some shine.
Yeah. But again, it's easier to get shine on ABS keycaps.
Right. So this is about the keycaps. So you guys can visit Mackeys or maybe Stacks. So Stacks is a little on the premier side, right? थोड़ा ज़्यादा महंगा होता है.
True. Yeah, Stacks is pretty expensive. Another thing to note is, you might look at these stores and be like, hey, shit, the cost of the keycaps, if you go to Stacks and look at the keycaps they
Right.
store, it's about 9K for a certain set. But if you go
10,000.
to
10,000.
Yeah, about 10K. Yeah, the
Yeah.
EPBT set.
Yes,
It's about
yes.
10,315, right?
Right.
But if you go to an international store, you'll see that it's about 8K. You might ask, why are these guys charging 2 or 3K extra?
Right.
It's not margin. It's mostly GST and shipping. If you
Okay.
were to order the keycaps by yourself,
Mhm.
you would definitely get hit by customs. And again, and it would be significantly more expensive.
ओके तो एक एग्जांपल देने के लिए जिनका ये कीबोर्ड होने वाला है एक्चुअली द 765 जिस कीबोर्ड की हमने अनबॉक्सिंग की वो जो कीबोर्ड है उन्होंने की कैप भी मंगाया था एंड द की कैप्स द एक्चुअल कॉस्ट ऑफ द की कैप वाज ₹3500 लेकिन उनको टोटल कॉस्ट जब इंडिया में उनके घर पे पहुंचना कॉस्ट पड़ गई थी 9000 कुछ 500 के आसपास का. रीज़न बीइंग जो बाकी 6000 या 5500 रुपीज़ थे वो सारे कस्टम्स प्लस शिपिंग के लगे थे. सो यू कैन इमेजिन हाउ मच द चार्जेस गो अप डिपेंडिंग आप कहाँ से खरीदो. इट्स बेटर कि जस्ट फॉर की कैप्स एंड स्टफ जो आप रेगुलरली चेंज करने का प्लान कर सकते हो यू गेट इट फ्रॉम इंडिया इटसेल्फ लाइक थोड़े से
Yeah, you
₹1000
stick to Indian websites because it's guaranteed no customs.
Yes.
Shipping is there.
एटलीस्ट
There's no risk
हाँ.
also involved.
if you are almost paying like 1000 rupees more और सब ठीक है चलेगा तो इट्स फाइन लेकिन एटलीस्ट यू विल गेट सेफ्टी. सो अगले क्वेश्चन को करते हैं. हाउ वुड यू मॉड अ कीबोर्ड लाइक MK1300 मिनी and stabilizer same, so how do you make the rattle go away, like the stabilizer rattle go away?
Okay, so if you give me, which board did he?
He was
reference?
asking about the MK1300 mini. It's an anti-sports keyboard. If you have an example, I think you have the GK right now with you.
No, I don't have the GK with me. I gave it to my cousin.
Okay, do you have any other cheap keyboard like जिसका sound profile हम लोग दिखा सकते हैं?
Not really.
Okay, no problem.
No, not really, no.
So guys, आप एक काम कर सकते हैं कि चैनल पे जाके एक वीडियो जरूर चेक कर सकते हो. उन्होंने कॉस्टिंग बैठ के GK23 को मॉडिफाई किया जो 2000 रुपये का कीबोर्ड है एंड यू कैन सी हाउ द थिंग्स चेंज. अदरवाइज just can you tell us कि how's the what's the easiest way to reduce the rattle on keyboard? मतलब stabilizers को शांत करने का सबसे सस्ता, टिकाऊ और easily accessible तरीका क्या है? Like बिना
Okay,
पूरा
so
ड्यूरॉक
what
वगैरह
you do
खरीदे.
is
हाँ,
you go to this site called Battery Plus,
your voice
and
is.
you get. Okay, I just rolled away.
हाँ,
So you go to the site called Battery Plus, and you get this. This is the one solution to fix your stabilizer rattle.
Which battery plus?
Yeah, this is the cheapest one
What
because see,
what's the spelling?
PETREPLUS.
Plus battery plus. Okay, petrol.
.com, and you'll get this. Look up keyboard grease.
Okay, it's Petrix plus.
No, Petri, PETRE.
So
Petri
it's
Plus.
not coming up on Google.
Ah,
I guess some.
no, just type Petri Plus. No, PTERE, not
Okay,
I.
okay. Okay, got it. Petri plus.
Yeah,
And what should we type?
just petriplus.com. Click on Petri Plus
Right?
and search keyboard grease.
Right, keyboard grease. So first options?
You can you see the syringe?
Yes. 7-gram syringe.
Yep.
So this is
Yeah.
dielectric grease, I
So-
guess.
It's like dielectric grease, but it's easier to deal with.
Okay. It's
The issue with dielectric grease is what you need to do is you need to desolder the switch and then
right.
stabilizer and then put it in. So, but what you can do with this is
Right.
you have the syringe here, right? You
Mhm.
just put it in the right place and just push out the grease.
Right. Got it.
It'll fix the stabilizer.
Okay. Got it. So
I mean, that's the easiest way to reduce rattle.
so directly over the stabilizer, right?
Yeah, and not over the stabilizer. It's actually so see. You have this. Can you see the wire?
Just give me a second.
So if you're looking at the board here,
Right.
you have the. Can you see the golden wire?
Yep. Yes, it's visible.
It's right over here in that gap.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you take the syringe,
Mm-hmm.
you lift this one up, and you plug the butt. You just push the grease in that.
Okay. Okay.
So what that'll do is it'll stop the wire from moving around,
Okay.
and that will stop the rattle.
Got it. So there's also
That's
this.
the easiest way to fix it.
There's also
Yes.
this band-aid mode, which is very common, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So that see the thing with this is screw and
Right.
as in this is screwed into the PCB itself.
Mm-hmm.
Band-aid mod. Okay. Band-aid mod is where you put a piece of band-aid over here in plate mount stabs.
Okay.
It's again that really won't work with this
Right.
because it's not attached to the plate.
Usually the cheaper keyboards like जो MK and D Sports
Yeah, it's all
वगैरह
plate mount,
plate
yes.
mounted होता है. So that's a cheaper variant. तो उसमें हम लोग क्या करें? उसमें band-aid mod apply होगा ना?
Yeah, in that you use band-aid mode. That's to reduce the looseness of. In your video when you were reviewing that board,
Right.
you saw how the stabilizer housing just moved around.
Right.
So if you put a piece of band-aid on the plate
Mhm.
and then you push the stabilizer in,
Right.
that looseness will go.
Got it.
But the suppose you don't want to go through all that hassle, you can just go to Stacks and you can get Duroc plate mount stabs. They have significantly better tolerances and all.
Okay.
So
But
you won't have to
I
spend
think
as much time.
stabilizers, Duroc stabilizers,
They're pretty cheap. They're like
White-
$400.
white plate mount stabilizers, ₹4.
Yeah.
So I think we would need the 4.2U variant, I guess, for the
Yeah,
cheaper.
the 4.2. Yeah, that's the. You only need 4.2Us, no matter which keyboard you have,
Okay.
unless it's as long as it's under TKL.
So it's out of stock currently. So for the, I mean, you could just keep aside the extra ones. So you will have to pay ₹600 to get some nice, usable stabilizers which are of better quality.
And you won't have to spend that much time modding the crappy ones.
Got it. Right. So there's this another question. I mean, बात वही है guys कि possibility है, सस्ते कीबोर्ड्स भी आप ले सकते हो. ऐसा नहीं कि आपको सीधा ही जाके GMM के लेना है या Savage 65 लेना है या कुछ भी अच्छा ऐसा 10-15 हज़ार का कीबोर्ड लेना है. That's not required. You can get a cheaper keyboard, use it, जब तक आपका चलता है काम. देन व्हेन यू गेट बोर्ड ऑफ इट और मे बी इवन वांट अ बेटर कीबोर्ड, तब आप जाके इसको मॉड करना शुरू कर सकते हैं. लाइक स्टार्टिंग मॉड्स, लाइक ये कीबोर्ड ग्रीस ईजी मॉड है, स्टेबलाइजर्स रिलेटिवली ईजी मॉड है. ठीक है, ये सब आप आराम से कर सकते हो. लाइक आपको पूरा कीबोर्ड तोड़ना नहीं पड़ेगा, फेंकना नहीं पड़ेगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा. दिस इज ईजियर टू मैनेज एंड इट्स बेटर टू डू इट, राइट. सो हम लोग अगला क्वेश्चन लेते हैं. ओह शिट मैन, क्वेश्चन ही बंद कर दिया. एक ना. सो थैंक यू फॉर द सुपर चैट गोड गेमिंग. नाइस नेम. सो यस, हमारा अगला क्वेश्चन था आई वांट मॉड माई GK18 व्हाट कैन आई डू. अभी जो वही बात की, ठीक है. सो बेसिकली व्हाट आर, कैन यू लिस्ट द मॉड्स दैट यू यूजुअली लाइक. अगर आप जैसे आपको यू गेट अ कीबोर्ड MK1300 मिनी और एंटी स्पोर्ट्स का या कॉस्टिंग बेटर कीबोर्ड मैंने आपको दिया. सो व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट यू विल गो थ्रू टू मेक इट बेटर. लाइक क्या क्या चीज़ें आप करोगे?
Okay, I wouldn't say make it better. I'll make it sound less like
Less
what it sounds
obnoxious.
like. Yeah,
Okay.
less obnoxious is the word. Yes.
Yes.
So first, what I do is I'd desolder all the switches.
Right.
First, I'd remove the case, as in I'd unscrew all whatever screws are holding it in place. Then I'd desolder the switches.
Right.
Then I'd open the switches up. I'd loop them.
Right.
And after that, I'd put a layer of PE foam between the switch and the PCB.
Okay.
After that, I'd probably what else? I'd fix the stabilizers between the PCB and the switches.
PCB and switches. Okay.
Yeah.
Stabilizer modding, ठीक है.
Switch and PCB. Yeah. Then I'd just fix the stabilizers. After that, I'd do certain mods to the case. Either I'd fill it up with plasticine or silicone.
Okay.
Or you could just use foam, adding foam to the case.
Okay, I mean, going by the cheaper ways, so with foam is the easier to get, right?
Yep.
And
or
then
clay, if you guys have clay at home.
or clay. That's, I mean, you have a video
That's a
where
little too much jugaad.
you have a video where you fill the keycap with
Spacebar.
sorry, Spacebar with Fevicol. So you guys, you dekh lo video.
Oh gosh,
So,
that's so stupid. I regret it.
I hope sound
but
aa
it
rahi hai.
works, right?
So just fill the spacebar with Fevicol. It makes
And let it dry.
Right.
So this is like a budget silicone mod. Because there's more volume in the keycap itself, right? So naturally it will sound slightly deeper.
Right. So basically hollowness khatam ho gayi. Right.
Yeah. To kill the hollowness.
Right. So these are the mods that you can go for, and this is a basic common process. आप these switches को desolder करोगे, अपने switches को open करोगे और उनको loop करोगे, ठीक है. फिर foam add करोगे PCB और है ना switch layer के बीच में, and फिर stabilizers mod करोगे and fill the case with foam. अब आपको ज़रूरी नहीं ये सभी करना होता है. If you have the option, just go for stabilizer modding, because सबसे ज़्यादा ख़राब आवाज़ जो आती है ना वो stabilizers की वजह से आती है. If you agree with me, Amaru. Like,
no, of course, yeah. If you fix the stabilizers,
yes,
you can make the board sound better. Half the job is done.
Right. Stabilizers need the most tuning. ठीक है. Stabilizer सबसे ज़्यादा काम की ज़रूरत होती है. आपको काफ़ी ज़्यादा थोड़ा लगाना पड़ता है. Switches को मतलब मतलब बहुत सारे तरीके हैं जिसके अंदर आप काम कर सकते हो. बस स्टेबलाइजर्स को अगर आप मॉड करोगे, दैट्स अ वेरी easiest way to approach. और केस को फोम फिलअप करना, मतलब
It's the second easiest one, yeah.
सो केस को ओपन करके आप अपनी बॉडी खोलो कीबोर्ड की, और उसके अंदर फोम या कॉटन या फिर मे बी कुछ दूसरा क्ले जैसे इन्होंने कहा. सो बेसिकली आपको जो जगह एक्स्ट्रा खाली जगह है ना उसको भरनी है किसी तरीके से, ठीक है. इट विल मेक द साउंड अ लिटिल फुलर, आई गेस. थोड़ी साउंड ज़्यादा अच्छी बना देता है. तो ये भी आप इजीली कर सकते हो, ठीक है.
Yep.
सो दैट्स द बेसिक प्रोसेस ऑफ योर कीबोर्ड मॉडिंग. आई गेस मैं भी कुछ आपसे, आई मीन मेरे पास भी है कुछ प्लान्स. मैं इनसे थोड़ी सलाह मशवरा लेके अपने कुछ कीबोर्ड्स मॉड कराना चाहता हूँ या मॉड करना चाहता हूँ. तो मे बी सून. मैं महंगे कीबोर्ड्स मैं नहीं खरीद सकता 765 वगैरह, बट आई विल ट्राई विद द चीपर 700 रुपीज़ कीबोर्ड, आई गेस. सो मैंने बता दिया. एंड भैया आपने मेरे बहुत क्वेश्चन का आंसर रिगार्डिंग, तो और जो आ रहा है बहुत अच्छा. Okay, so I suggested someone a CK 550 V2 for keyboard and he said he liked it. So वही है, काम चल जाता है लोगों का सस्ता, ये 5-6 हज़ार कीबोर्ड से तो काम चल गया. बट इफ़ यू वांट टू टेक द नेक्स्ट स्टेप वो आपके लिए. जसनूर जी आपको भी आंसर देंगे. गुड स्विच लूब अवेलेबल इन इंडिया, सो व्हाट डू यू सजेस्ट?
I'd see. Depends on your budget. Depends on your budget and how much.
Right.
See, again, that Petri Plus keyboard lube is cheap, and it'll last you a very, very long time.
Right.
But some people can't spend $1,000 at one shot, right?
Right.
So for them, I recommend just getting Crytox. And plus, most of the people, they don't continue in the hobby. They just have one board and they are satisfied with it.
So
For them, I recommend you just get 205G0 and be done with it.
okay, so this is the 205 G0.
You
I
need
hope
about 4 of those.
I hope you don't get the bucket. You don't
No,
actually.
you only get like 4 grams for.
I mean, isn't it
Yeah,
deceiving?
the
Like
bucket
पूरा
is-
bucket show कर रहे हो, आपको 4 ग्राम भेजना पड़ेगा. यार मैंने तो bucket order किया था.
Yeah, they get it in the bucket.
Right,
And they.
वो आपको एक एक चम्मच निकाल के देते, लाइक ये लो, ये प्रसाद आपके लिए, ये प्रसाद आपके लिए. So
You will-
yes, just tell me.
No, I thought I have a little bit of Crytox left.
Okay,
I have to search for it. So.
got it. So this is the Crytox. आप जा सकते हैं stacks.kb. If you want to get a good lube, so start with the Crytox GPL 205G0. And how many of it do you need?
If you buy 3, it depends on how you loop the switches. But if you buy 4 of them, just add 4.
Okay.
It'll be more than enough for all the switches.
So approximately
full
500 rupees, right? 500 rupees में आपका काम lube का चल जाएगा.
Yeah, that's the thing. Otherwise, you can just buy this syringe. It's like $375, right? And you can lube quite a few switches.
अच्छा, so nice. So Amaru, please show Neko. They want to see the Pogger Neko. So can you please show them?
Wait, is that Pokemon? Nice.
I guess it's
Wait.
Lance
it must be
Coutinho.
someone from IMKC.
Lance Coutinho. I guess it's Lance Coutinho. He's asking for the Pogger Neko. So I think it's a keyboard. ये keyboard है. So I guess अब तो
काम तो 500 वाला membrane keyboard से भी चलता.
so
True.
you will have to show it now.
It's again. I probably have to send it back, or I'll probably give it to Bruce.
So just show.
Yeah, it's probably personal bias, but I like the way mine looks over the savage.
So this is a 15,000 rupees keyboard which he customized separately.
Yeah, this is my personal build.
ये इनका personal baby है. And also
And
अच्छा,
I can't really sell it also because it has my name just
I mean,
spotted on there.
it's your signature. People would
Not
like to
written.
buy it. Okay, so अभी I think उस दिन मैं जब आपसे बात करता, you showed me that split ergonomic keyboard. Is it still available with you right now?
That one, no, I don't have it on me right now.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I kind of kept it inside somewhere.
Okay, no problems.
I don't really
Maybe
have,
someday else. So
yeah.
okay, so I just have some questions. Big fan Rio Sensei, thank you भाई Rio जी, कैसे हो आप लोग? स्ट्रीम में कौन है? सो दोबारा इंट्रोडक्शन कराते हैं जिन लोगों को नहीं पता चला. स्ट्रीम में मिस्टर अमारू है. ही इज़ अ recent friend of mine who is like, यार तुम्हारा ना चैनल का नाम नहीं आता एक तो.
Okay, ouch.
क्योंकि
Yeah.
there's already a guy named Amaru there. So this is the guy. अभी इनका सब चैनल इधर ही है, ये ज़्यादा डालते नहीं. He is very active on forums. Sorry, not forums, on servers, mechanical keyboard servers on Discord as well as Reddit, I guess. ठीक है?
Yeah, you can DM me whenever. Again, I don't have much of a life.
So he's a very generous keyboard enthusiast. So वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा कीबोर्ड मॉडिंग में घुसे हुए हैं पिछले कुछ टाइम से. एंड he likes keyboards, I guess that's the best definition I can give about you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I enjoy them quite a bit.
Okay, so he is helping us build a keyboard. ठीक है, ये हम लोगों ने the Savage 65, अगर आपको नहीं देखा तो हम लोगों ने कीबोर्ड अनबॉक्स किया था अभी थोड़ी देर पहले. इट्स सामने ले आओ जो है कीबोर्ड. So नहीं मैं फोटोज दिखा देता लाइक उसमें ना पता नहीं चलेगा. So this is the keyboard, not exactly this one. This is the model of the keyboard that we unboxed today. ठीक है. And ये कीबोर्ड पे हम लोग एक बिल्ड कर रहे हैं. एंड इस कीबोर्ड बिल्ड को हम लोग मॉडिफाई कर रहे हैं. लाइक हमने एक ब्लैक वेरिएंट खरीदा है. वी विल कस्टमाइज इट अकॉर्डिंग टू द गाय जो हमारा दोस्त है मिस्टर एक्स. आप में से कुछ लोग उनको जानते होंगे ऑलरेडी. सो मिस्टर एक्स के लिए हमने ये कीबोर्ड मतलब परचेज़ किया है. सो वी विल कस्टमाइज. हम लोग इसको ब्लैक की जगह वाइट पाउडर कोट करेंगे. एंड कस्टम स्विचेस हमारे होंगे. आई गेस ड्यूरॉक पॉम्स की चल रही है अभी बात फिलहाल. लीनियर स्विचेस हैं.
Yep, we're using the Duroc bombs.
ड्यूरॉक
I
पॉम्स.
mean, I'll probably switch it out for a couple of different variations.
राइट.
I have a few switches in hand, but at the moment, yeah,
So this is the
these
switch
are the Duroc bombs.
that we are going to use. It costs approximately 60 rupees per switch.
67, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
65 or 67 rupees per switch इसका कॉस्ट है.
It's pretty expensive.
हाँ हम लोग ये switch यूज़ करने वाले हैं.
And
And
plus, at least the switches I have on me, I have the exact same. These came on the board stock, as in when we bought the board.
right.
And my switches they are lubed and filmed with a few different
Okay, so
things.
should I give your Discord ID to the viewers?
Yeah, sure. Again, you want?
So it's this Amaru 0001. So you can add him in your Discord and maybe have a chat with him. So about your keyboards, keyboard dreams, आपके शौक के बारे में. ठीक है. I am KC gang. Okay, those people are here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think I've ever got an IMKC chat. I don't think they know what I is.
So basically, yeah, I think you should tell them कि क्या है IMKC and it will.
IMKC is a Discord channel. I mean, it's a server that's for keyboard enthusiasts in India. I mean, it's pretty cool. You all should join.
I'm already a member there, but because I don't use Discord much, but so I don't get to see a lot of stuff there. But yes, I know about it, and I'm a member as well there. So yes,
Nice.
Contact Amaru there on Discord and get the link for IMKC, or just go to MK India Reddit, I guess.
Yeah, on their wiki they have the Discord link.
So अगर आप Reddit पे जाओगे and search for Indian mechanical keyboards or simple r/MK India, you will get to the Mechanical India subreddit there, और वहाँ से आपको सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. लाइक काफ़ी अच्छे
Yeah,
अच्छे
if you
बिल्ड्स
just
हैं.
click on wiki and
आपको सारे लिंक्स वगैरह मिल जाएगी. देयर यू गेट ऑल द इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट यू नीड. लाइक स्टोर की लिंक्स है, बाइंग यूज कीबोर्ड्स वगैरह भी आपको मिल जाएंगे. लाइक दीज आर द पोस्ट देयर. आई गेस यू आर सीइंग दिस राइट.
Yep.
So these are the posts there. So there's a tofu build, and esports build. So लोगों ने सब कुछ मॉडिफाई किया है. ऐसा नहीं कि महंगी चीज़ें ही है. There are cheaper things as well. So these are the options right there, and you will get like just this is the Equinix A80. Like it looks cool, but I guess you have some strong opinions about it.
no, it's a pretty decent board. As in, I've tried it a couple of times.
Okay,
I haven't tried the A80 in specific. I've tried an Equinix board,
But
and it's pretty good.
it looks amazing. Like
Yeah, its aesthetics are pretty nice.
The design
I mean,
and
it's
the
not
color
my
choice.
taste personally, but it does look good. Yes.
yes, right. So these are the options. आप एक बार जरूर visit करना. Become a member. Reddit link not working, I guess. Already in.
Ah,
Okay, can you share me the Discord link for that?
I yeah, sure. One moment, I'll try to.
Okay.
I don't think I'm allowed to, but you know what? I'll just try.
I'm not sure. So
Yeah, I'm not that popular.
IMKC boys, उनका Discord handle क्या है बता दिया आपको. This is the Discord handle Amaru001. If you would like to join him and talk about your keyboards or just want some help about custom keyboards, you can directly contact him. Amiro
Yeah,
wala
I sent you
keyboard.
the invite link on in Discord. Check if it works.
Okay, just let me check. So this copy message link, right? This is the link, no? Copy message link.
Yeah.
So let me paste it up. I guess people can visit it directly. or not? Is it available? वेलकम बैक. सो ट्राई इट गाइस. डिस्कॉर्ड की लिंक दिया है एक बार कमेंट में. सो आई होप ना वहाँ से चल पड़े. एंड योर व्यू इज गॉन बैड ना. ठीक है. सो कैन यू show me the keycaps which you already have, the EPBT 9009, I guess.
I don't have them on me right now. I have all keycaps set on me. One moment.
Right. It's so lovely to see the keyboards hobby growing in India.
So
Yes,
this
yes,
is the
yes.
set I was going to use on the board.
Okay, let me.
The EPBT set, I think one of my friends, Bruce, has it.
Okay.
He took it with, so he's going to send it to me tomorrow.
Okay.
But this is the set I'm going to use on it now.
So can you tell share the name so I can show it here?
It's called Novel Key PBOW. Novel Key purple blue on white.
Oh, that one. Yes, yes, yes. I remember that one.
It's a good looking set, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It's a nice looking set. So it's the Novel Key purple blue on white. Yep. So ये keycap अभी इनके पास ये शो कर रहे थे बेसिकली. सो हमारे जो प्लान्स है फॉर द की कैप्स वो है, देखो हमारा जो बिल्ड होगा ना ये फाइनल, तो इट विल बी अ पाउडर कोटेड मैट वाइट बिल्ड, ठीक है, ऑफ द 765. उसमें ऑलमोस्ट प्योर वाइट की कैप्स विथ सम स्प्लैश ऑफ कलर्स हल्का सा. देयर विल बी अ केबल एज वेल, कस्टम केबल. तो
Yeah, but for now we have this one.
तो जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. डोंट वरी. वैसे गाइज ये जो कीबोर्ड है होपफुली मेरे पास आएगा 1-2 दिन के लिए, एंड आई विल शो इट इन अ मोर बेटर वे. फिर है ना हम लोग उनको. सो दिस इज द टाइप ऑफ केबल जो हम लोग यूज़ करने वाले. दिस इज अ USB टाइप सी केबल विद एविएटर कनेक्टर्स. एंड इतना हम भड़कीला कलर नहीं रखने वाले. वी आर एक्चुअली गोइंग टू यूज सम सिंपल वाइट ऑन ग्रे कलर स्कीम. तो ऐसी केबल होगी फाइनल में. सो आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू आस्क यू, तुम्हें जो केबल्स है, डू यू लाइक द about the custom coiled cables, so do you like it with the mesh or without the mesh?
As in, what's that?
Coiled custom cables?
No, the covering. Tech Flex.
Yes, yeah,
that's what
Tech
it's
Flex.
called.
Do you like it with or without it?
I mean, with coiled cables, you kind of need Tech Flex because that's what helps it retain its coil.
Right. But
If you don't have Tech Flex,
I have seen paracord ones as well, like
yeah,
the
they
thicker
do
ones.
work. Yeah, they do work, but personally, I prefer most of my custom cables with Tech Flex.
With Tech Flex. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't like the look of the Tech Flex, especially when it's a contrasting color. If it's the same
No,
color,
understandable.
yes, I think it looks okay if you have a very similar color scheme. But people like this, what they do is like blue Tech Flex with pink underlying paracord. So or the main braid. I don't like that. I don't know why. कुछ अजीब सा लगता है.
I mean, they all try to match a certain color scheme, but very few of them actually
Okay.
get it right.
Can you ask here how he got his neck painted? भाई लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि आपने अपना कीबोर्ड कैसे पेंट कराया, कहाँ से पेंट कराया, जवाब दीजिए.
Okay, so basically it's a friend of mine who does
Right.
custom paint jobs, and
Okay.
she kind of did it for me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
So anyone can get the keyboards custom painted from her?
I mean, you could DM me and I'll ask her.
Okay.
She's like a local artist of
Okay.
sorts. Yeah, she just does it for me. I mean, she did it for me. Yeah, sure, you all. But just I mean, it's a pretty long timeline. As in, it'll take a while for you to actually get your board and all of that.
Okay, so you will have to have a spare keyboard, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can't just have one board and try to.
Right. So I guess, so अब मुझे बताओ, how much time will it take for this 765 to reach me?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll probably do a stream or something, or somehow to just test a couple of configurations with different switches
Right.
and keycaps and all of that.
Right.
And that will be done tomorrow. The issue is that powder coating. See, powder coating, you're going to the factory guy, right? And he's bound to be a little iffy. He'll say
Right.
one day, he'll take 2 days. So normally powder coating takes about like 6 hours ish.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally, if you give it today morning, he's supposed to give it to you by the evening. But
Okay.
you'll notice that most of the time that doesn't really happen.
Right.
So it's better to keep a timeline. I mean, you should get it before Saturday, dude.
Okay. So at least a week.
Yeah, ideally you will get it the day after.
Right. So
But
guys, जो
again,
भी देख रहे
factory
हैं
guys
मेरे
are
ख्याल
really
से
unreliable.
मेरे ख्याल से link is not working. The link is
Yeah, there was. I'll ask someone to send the link.
okay.
I
I guess
think there was a certain cap or something put on it. I'm not sure. So,
just give me. I guess
but
मुझे
Reddit should be enough for
Reddit.
majority of the
Just
people.
visit Reddit and you will get. Okay. Now I guess it will work.
Yeah, and I'm on Reddit also in case anyone wants to DM.
Right. So
Just to reiterate.
guys, to sum it up, ये keyboard 765 जो keyboard है, this is expensive keyboard which we would get to try, ठीक है, soon. और फिर हम लोग उसके बारे में आप लोगों को थोड़ा और ज़्यादा बताएंगे, थोड़ा ज़्यादा क्लोजअप में दिखाएंगे, बिकॉज दिस इज जैसे जनरल स्ट्रीम, मुझे वैसे भी स्ट्रीम करना था आज, थोड़े से आंसर्स वगैरह देने थे, नथिंग एल्स. तो जब भी कीबोर्ड आएगा वी विल टॉक अबाउट इट मोर इन द वीडियो, थोड़ा अच्छे खासे शॉर्ट्स लेंगे, सम वी वुड डू सम फोटोग्राफी एज वेल. सो वो सब करने के बाद, फोटोज़ वगैरह वीडियोज़ वगैरह करने के बाद, वी वुड सेंड इट टू द ओनर इटसेल्फ. तो एंड आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट यू मारू कि कुछ maybe we can do together something together about like some knowledge about maybe general keyboards and keyboard modding once
Yeah,
again,
sure.
but
Ask
in a
me
more
whatever. I'll
formal
try my
way,
best to answer.
in a formal way, like
Cool.
suit and tie wala formal
Sure, done.
with proper suit and tie and all suited up. So वैसा नहीं, ऐसी मजाक कर रहा. तो let's plan it out. And अगर कोई देख रहा है तो प्लीज़ मुझे पूछ लेना कि भाई, या मुझे बता देना कि क्या आप देखना चाहते हो ऐसे कीबोर्ड में. फॉर एग्जांपल वन वीडियो आई वुड लाइक टू अपडेट इज़ अबाउट स्विचेस. लाइक पीपल ऑलवेज आस्क मी कि भाई ब्लू स्विचेस अच्छे हैं, रेड स्विचेस अच्छे हैं, ब्राउन स्विचेस अच्छे हैं, बिकॉज दे डोंट नो अबाउट द टेक्निकलिटीज, लाइक कि इट्स अ लीनियर टेक्टाइल और इट्स अ क्लिक स्विच. सो
Yep.
I suppose it's a very famous video of mine, so I guess updated version of it, 2022 version of the switch guide is a nice option, I guess. So मेरा वैसा कुछ plan है, and I hope you would be interested, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I think I've already watched that video.
तो actually
While
बना
back.
कौन रहा है अभिजीत? Amaru is building. Amaru is building.
What happened?
Amaru, he said कि who's actually building the keyboard. Amaru is actually building the keyboard.
Yep. Hello. This is Amaru.
So yes, Dawn Night, there's also one more interesting video guys, वो भी आएगा, लेकिन अभी मैं एक्चुअली किसी चीज़ के लिए वेट कर रहा था, कल भी मुझे थोड़ा बिजी रहना पड़ेगा, उसका लिए और भी टाइम होगा. सो अबाउट वन अनदर थिंग, there's this पैसा तो हाँ, what's the deskpad that you are currently using? Like people from the start, from the beginning of the stream were asking like कौन सा deskpad use करो, this looks amazing. So can you please tell me more about it?
This is the Kolkarava Abyss.
Okay.
It's from Ilum KB.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pain to get to because I got lucky and I got a decent deal on it, like a really good deal on it. But
Right.
if you were to get it yourself, you had to pay customs and shipping and all of that, and it gets pretty expensive.
So
But,
is it available in India?
No, it's not available in India.
I mean, there's a similar one available on Stacks KB.
No, I have one. One moment. It's for that friend, but
Okay, समझ गया. Mr. X, for Mr. X. So there's this, कहाँ चला गया? I think it's currently okay. It's a different board. It's a different option. So this is the
yeah, and
desk pad.
it's not. Yeah, but this desk pad is also there.
Right.
This you get on rectangles, so in case you all want to get some.
Okay.
Again, the guy also is a really cool guy, the
Right.
owner. So definitely recommend you all check him out.
Joyce joined
yeah.
now, so can you tell the specs of the keyboard? So can you just repeat the specs of the keyboard for the viewers once again?
This is the Sabbath 65. It has an FR4 plate. It's the stock Savage PCB you get. It's been mil-maxed with 0305 socket.
Right.
It has palms in it. I believe the palms are lubed, but
Yes, these are
just in
looped.
case they aren't. Exactly. I'm not sure about if the switches are lubed or not, but yeah, these are the Duroc palms, FR4 plate, mil-maxed
Right.
PCB, and this is Savage 65.
So, just to give you an idea, this is almost a fully built like option, right?
Yep.
द वन वी गॉट. लेकिन इसमें हम लोग स्विचेस फिलहाल के लिए रखने वाले, लेकिन हम लोग मे भी स्विचेस चेंज करते बिकॉज दिस हैज़ सम फॉर्म ऑफ हॉट स्वैप कैपेबिलिटी, लाइक वी कैन एक्चुअली चेंजेस द स्विचेस विदाउट डी सोल्डरिंग एनीथिंग. सो वी वुड ट्राई सम अदर स्विचेस एज वेल, बट करंटली वी आर गोइंग टू यूज ड्यूरॉक पॉम्स, जो इंडिया में भी अवेलेबल है इफ़ यू वांट टू ट्राई इट योरसेल्फ. एंड
Yeah, they're all stacks.
yes, then you can also get keycaps for it. So we are going to use, I guess, some. So we have some options of keycap, like there are 2 or 3 sets. हम लोग confused है, हम लोग decide नहीं किया. लेकिन जो actual build अभी आप फिलहाल black देख रहे हो, लेकिन जब तक मेरे पास पहुंचेगा it will be white. Okay, it will be powder coated white. And what else? Otherwise there's also some cables जो बनेगी, वो भी हम लोग है ना hopefully try करके दिखा दें. This is the whole setup, ठीक है. And yes, Soham ji, it's nice to see custom keyboard scene rising in India. Yes, of course, yes. So it's a fun hobby. सबको कुछ ना कुछ एक hobby चाहिए, and this is also one another hobby जिसको आप join कर सकते हैं. If you want more advice like about this hobby, I would suggest you to reach out to Mr. Amaru on his YouTube channel, on his Discord, or on the Reddit subreddit, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't have any more questions, I guess. So we can end it here right now. So anything, any ending words from you, Mr. Amaru?
Not really. Just have fun, guys. It's a nice hobby. It's something to pass the time.
So I guess to end the video, I hope I just put some random keycaps in there and just give you a quick sound sample, I guess, of the
Yeah,
keyboard.
that's what I'm trying to do it as quick as I can.
Just put random one new keycaps everywhere. Okay, so let me answer some questions meanwhile. Please suggest a GPU for 4K editing paired with Intel 6700K. So you would need at least a 3060 Ti. At least 3060 Ti for very very smooth 4K editing. बाकी 4K के कोडेक पे डिपेंड करेगा आप किस टाइप का कोडेक यूज़ करते हो. कुछ कोडेक मतलब कंप्रेस कोडेक्स वो अपना 3060 Ti या बेसिकली कोई भी RTX सीरीज भी आपको नहीं पूरा कर सकता. स्टेबलाइजर्स कौन से? These are Duroc stabilizers, I guess, right?
Yeah, the V2, Duroc V2.
Duroc V2 stabilizers. Duroc V2 stabilizers यूज़ किए गए हैं. So I guess there were some more questions I forgot to answer them. Community post. करण का आंसर दे दिया. सजेस्ट GPU paired with. भैया मेरे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. We answered all of them. Right.
I think somebody asked, did you really put Favicol on keyboard? Yes, I did.
So that's a very unusual way to mod a keyboard, but I guess it works.
Yeah.
At least the results show it works.
Yep, it does work. It's like a budget alternative to getting silicone. Silicone, it's a pain to get, and plus, even if you do, it's pretty expensive. So
Right.
a cheaper alternate would be just using regular old Favicol.
Right.
It has a similar effect of deadening the board.
Okay. So should I fill the whole keyboard with Favicol?
No, see, your standoffs are there, right? Until the standoffs, you fill it up, and then you try to keep it as uniform as possible, because you do realize Favicol does flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it might get into your standoffs, and that's
So
another.
what about
dispute.
cement?
Sorry?
What about cement?
I've tried cement also. Don't do it. Yeah, I've ruined a case like that. But I've tried cement, I've tried plasticine, clay, Play-Doh. I've tried, what else? I've tried basically everything under the sun. Whatever you can think of, I've tried it.
Whatever hardens after some time, you have tried it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, let me share a secret with you. The HCL keyboard that I talked about, the 700 rupees keyboard, तो
Yeah.
उसके अंदर मैंने एक्चुअली भरा हुआ बबल रैप एंड सम फोम.
Ooh, nice. Naughty.
Okay, the thing is, it has increased the weight by like 300 grams of the keyboard.
Yeah, foam does have a decent amount of weight.
foam and bubble
I
wrap.
mean,
So
based
what
on
I
which
did
foam and
was
all you use.
it basically hardened the base of the keyboard. And मतलब अब ये flex नहीं करता. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't flex, but that board isn't meant to flex, isn't it? Isn't designed to have flexy feel.
right.
The flex you get is mostly because of the case being plastic.
Right.
It isn't like a functional choice.
So yeah, it's such a big case, but it's so hollow inside. There's nothing inside it, so it obviously like it creaks whenever you touch it.
Even this one does creak.
Okay, I mean it's not worth it at all. That I
Yeah,
mean
just
it's very similar to the 700
except that has actual.
mechanical switches, right? So
Yeah, this one is membrane.
yes, so thank you, Mr. Krishna, for the. I guess I hope आपको अच्छा ही लगा होगा. It's a nice case. So please suggest some budget keycaps, please. तो जैसे मैंने बताया था, you go to Mackeys, meckeys.com, and you check out the tie. Basically सबसे सस्ते से शुरू हो जाओ और वहाँ पे आपको ऑप्शन मिलेगा. Get whichever the cheapest you want, जो भी डिज़ाइन आपको अच्छा लगे. ठीक है. So budget
Jeez, I
mechanical.
can't find the why. What the hell?
Just put another keycap there. It's all right. When are you building
Not
yours?
for
Well,
OCD.
I'm planning. I'm not sure. I'm planning something, but कब होगा कब नहीं होगा कुछ नहीं कह सकते. थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. अभी फिलहाल के लिए मैं हैप्पी हूँ इससे अपने छोटे वाले कीपैड से, सॉरी कीबोर्ड से. So how is okay? There's a nice question here. आपने फेविकॉल डाला स्टेबलाइजर सॉरी स्पेस बार के अंदर, ठीक है. It increases the weight. Then how has the weight how has the activation changed on the keycap? Like switch पे activation का भी फर्क पड़ा हो because there's more weight inside under it now.
So the thing I did was I spring swapped the switch. So I used a heavier spring.
Okay.
But see, most of you guys probably have arcades, right? Reds.
Most
They
of
have
these
pretty heavy springs.
most of these keyboard people have GK18s, GK16s with
Yeah,
outermost
most
switches.
of those they have those red ones. They have the Otemu reds, right?
Right.
Yeah, most they have heavy springs, so it doesn't really matter. It'll make the spacebar lighter because you've increased the weight, right?
Okay.
So the spacebar will be lighter when to actuate, but it'll make it sound deeper. And most of the time you won't have any return issues. But in
Right.
case you do, it's really easy to just yank out the Fevicol, right?
Okay.
So you're not really losing out on much.
Sorry if there's a bullet sound coming from the mic. So Sudakshina ji ने पूछा था question. There's a question like how can you get numpad for your TKL keyboards? You can get these 500-600 रुपए के आते हैं USB numpads. मैकेनिकल भी आते हैं लेकिन इंडिया में कम ही उसका स्टॉक रहेगा. आप ये सस्ते वाला ब्लूटूथ वाला भी खरीद सकते हो, ठीक है. यू कैन ऐड अ नंपैड, टेम्पररी नंपैड टू योर TKL boards if numpad is extremely important for you.
I don't know that many people who actually use the numpad.
I use it daily. Like I use the enter key the most, and for dialing down numbers or those stuff. I mean, I cannot get used to the 60% layout. I cannot get used to it.
Yeah, most people can't because numpad, the arrow key.
Right.
Quite
Right. So yes, so कुछ question थे. I am not planning to give away any RTX 3090 or 5950X.
One guy.
ओके. सो मैंने बस वो पोल किया था, अभी नहीं, थोड़े सालों बाद में भी, अभी नहीं, ठीक है. जब 3090 आ जाएगा अपने वो अपने 30-40,000 20,000 की रेंज में, तब मैं भी कर दूँ, ठीक है. अभी नहीं फिलहाल. वो तो ऐसे ही मैं बस चेक कर रहा था. आई वॉज जस्ट चेकिंग इट आउट. सो वाई इज़ द प्राइस गैप ऑफ AMD एंड NVIDIA कार्ड्स लेस इन इंडिया दैन अब्रॉड? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर से पूछो भाई. प्राइस रिलेटेड कुछ भी है ना पूछना इंडिया में कंपोनेंट्स के बारे में, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर से पूछो. किसी को कुछ नहीं पता डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स के अलावा, किसी को नहीं पता. यस, इज Mackeys इन इंडियन रुपीज़? यस, इट्स एन इंडियन वेबसाइट. दे हैव वेयर हाउसेज इन इंडिया, सो आपको सब कुछ सेफ मिलेगा, कुछ चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं.
And one more thing about MEC keys is you might have a little bit of issue trying to get to that team, but don't worry, you're not. They're a trusted site.
Those are genuine guys. उनका सब
Yeah,
कुछ
exactly. But
service center.
their customer support is a little bad.
That's-
They're really nice. I mean, in case there's any refund it and everything.
There are
But
people you can get.
It's pretty slow.
Okay, right. I mean that's a problem with most Indian websites, I guess. Hello Nubra, hello, how are you? Your headset name, it's the Sennheiser HD 58X. HD58X. अब इंडिया में तो आता नहीं, इम्पोर्ट मैंने सेकंड हैंड खरीदा है भाई. एक सेकंड रुकना, एक सेकंड हमारे.
Yep, the board is done, and
या तुम बोल के आओ एक बार.
yeah, I'm probably going to use this artisan key. It's pretty nice. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the board's done.
So just yes, I guess you can start with the sound.
Sound test.
Yes. Okay.
Just-
I think you should place your
Again,
mic.
you guys, yeah, I'll change the position, but just as a note, do note that the PC is there really close to me, so you'll hear, the PC noise. Second, it'll sound slightly bassier than it actually is, because as you can see, the stand of my mic is placed on the desk, right?
So it will pick up the bass from there as well.
Yeah, it'll be slightly bassier because, again, most people can't hear it, but people who actually listen to it,
Right.
who
So
pay attention to the lighter things, they'll probably notice.
get your headphones or earphones if you have to have a good listen, I guess.
There you go.
I think you should turn off the noise reduction as well.
Yeah, I think the noise reduction is all.
Okay, nice.
Can you hear the claps?
Right.
Okay.
I am pretty sure like कुछ people है, कुछ लोग आएंगे बोलेंगे यार ये 65 सॉरी 50,000 रुपये कीबोर्ड है, यहाँ पे RGB भी नहीं है.
Okay, I suck at typing quick.
No problem, bro. We just want to hear the sound.
Fucking hell! What the hell? Jeez. Apologies for the curse.
No problems, bro.
I tend to curse quite a bit.
I mean, you have shown some nice self-control throughout the video there, so. ओके गाइज, मतलब यहाँ पे आपको बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंस नहीं मिलेगा साउंड का. दिस इज अ लाइव स्ट्रीम, पहले ही साउंड कंप्रेस हो रही है, डिस्कॉर्ड पे साउंड आ रही है, तो यू कैन सी जब हमारे पास आएगा तब वी विल गिव यू अ मोर क्लीनर एक्सपीरियंस देयर. The I don't know, it sounds
Tiki? Yeah, the spacebar. I'll
yeah,
mod it.
the space bar is a little on the, I guess, louder side.
Higher end. Yeah, it's not loud. It is pretty loud because bombs, right? They have this early bottom out. They have a long stem pole.
Mm-hmm.
What you'll notice is they bottom out really quick. So
Okay.
suppose I put this much force on this switch and I put the same amount of force on another switch.
Right.
What you'll notice is this board will sound significantly louder
Okay.
because the bottom out happens quite a bit quicker. Right? So it's louder. The board itself is loud. IRL, if you use it, it's pretty loud.
Obviously, I mean the sound difference is very.
It's drastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Between real life
and also the mic is placed in an awkward position, honestly.
Yeah, really precarious. Plus the stand, plus it's really not best.
It's not an issue. We just want a teaser. Like obviously, जब मैं video में बनाऊंगा तो उसमें like I would make sure to get the best sound there. So for the timing, I mean, it sounds, I don't know, it sounds just tight, you know, like there's no
See, the case. If I could open the case, I mean, if maybe some other time.
Right.
But you'll notice why it's tight, so tight, and it's a really interesting board. I mean, its mounting style, it doesn't have that much flex because it's top mounted.
Right.
I mean, it's called burger mount. Again, it gets needlessly.
Right.
So in depth.
Kavya is asking, have you tried Holy Panda switches or Echo switches?
I have Holy Pandas. I have Holy Pandas. I have Glorious Pandas. Yes, I've tried all of them. You can ask whatever you want.
Do you think it's a nice switch?
Holy Pandas, yes. Glorious Pandas also, they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you suppose you're looking for a decent tactile switch,
right,
I'd recommend you get the Boba U40s.
Boba U40s, okay.
Yeah, or if you have a slightly significantly bigger budget, I recommend you get these switches called the Anubis. It's by Duroc,
Okay.
and they're really tactile switches,
Okay.
considering the stock.
Right. Right. So,
Some
uh,
guy asked what's the weight of the keyboard.
right.
It's about 1.4, 1.5 ish.
It's
With the
around
keycaps and
1.3.
everything, 1.7 tops.
1.35 or 3, like around less than 1.4. It's less than 1.4.
Yeah, yep,
1.4 kilograms. Okay,
yeah.
1.4 kilograms. So, what keyboard is this? It's the Savage 65 base unit with Duroc palms and some temporary keycaps just for this video. Okay, so sorry I'm late. Are they Glorious Pandas? No, these are not Glorious Pandas. These are Duroc palms. POM. Duroc palms. These are linear switches, and as for other things, and there was a question here. ये आएगा कीबोर्ड, हाँ हम लोग अपने चैनल पर भी अलग से इसको प्रॉपरली वीडियो बनाएंगे. दिस इज जस्ट अ लाइव स्ट्रीम जस्ट फॉर फन. सो हम लोग अलग से प्रॉपर वीडियो बनाएंगे एंड यू विल गेट टू सी अ लॉट ऑफ डिटेल्स ऑफ दिस कीबोर्ड, स्मॉल डिटेल्स एंड द साउंड क्वालिटी ऑफ द कीबोर्ड कैसी है, क्या बिल्ड क्वालिटी है, क्यों इतना महंगा है, थोड़ा और भी हम लोग डिस्कस में बताएं थोड़े कंसाइज फॉर्म में. दिस इज जस्ट फॉर फन, लाइक जनरल एक सेशन करना चाहते थे. हाँ बेसिकली हमें ये चेक करना था कि हमने जो इतना शिप करा है, इतना महंगा सामान, वो ठीक से पहुंचा है कि नहीं, कोई स्क्रैच वगैरह तो नहीं था इस पर.
No,
तो
no,
ये
scratches in the issue. It's more about. But the guy we bought it from is a really trusted person, so
राइट
there shouldn't be an issue. In case there is, I'll test all of it right.
right. Basically, where does Amaru live? So this is turning into an AMS session right now.
Half the server knows where I live too, but the address I give out isn't the place where I sleep and all my stuff is, so it's hard to dox me. I live in Bangalore, just in case.
Okay, so anyone is in Bangalore, if you want some personal help, so I guess Amaru can help with it, or maybe you can have a meet over a coffee.
So I wouldn't really be the best person to meet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so please make a video on cheap custom boards. I wish. थोड़े पैसे लगते हैं भाई बनाने में, उसको भी खरीदने पड़ते हैं. तो
No, but if you have 3,500 bucks, you can make the board. The one on my channel.
which one?
It costs like 3,700. The cheap one, right?
Okay. Yes, the GK,
Yeah.
GK20.
Yeah, it costs like sub 4K, including the soldering iron.
I do have a soldering iron, but I don't have a desoldering, that wick or whatever you call that gun. So there were some other questions as well, but I guess it's enough for today. So kit है, क्या option है budget custom? Yes, GK16 is a good basic kit to start with your custom keyboard journey.
Yeah, it's a good kit.
Yes, you can start
Could
with the bare
stretch
bones
the
kit.
budget and get an LK, but
Right.
LK is better.
Exact
GK is
model
also good.
LK65.
The 67, the one with the rotary encoder.
Okay, that one. The Gamakay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we customize keyboard? Yes, you can. You can obviously customize it to your heart's content. Like कुछ भी आप कर सकते हो, कुछ भी आप चेंज कर सकते हो. स्विचेस वगैरह, की कैप सबसे इजी है, ठीक है. देन कम्स switches if you have hot swivel, अगर आपको कुछ नया ट्राई करना है. एंड इफ यू वांट टू गो एक्सट्रीम, देन स्टार्ट विद लूबिंग, स्टेबलाइजर मॉडिंग एंड इवन फ्रेम मॉडिंग एज वेल, लाइक दो चैसी मॉडिंग एज वेल. तब कुछ भी कर सकते हो.
It's an endless world.
मैं कीज पे जाऊँ नूबरा भाई, वहाँ पे ही मिलेगा आपको, कुछ अलग से मिलेगा. समवन वाज आस्किंग कि Sennheiser HT58X, तो ये है भाई. मैंने तो सेकंड हैंड खरीदा था, मैंने नया नहीं खरीदा ऑब्वियसली, बिकॉज इंडिया में नहीं अवेलेबल. अभी फिलहाल इसका प्राइस इतना चल रहा है, दैट इज, रुक जा भाई, क्या हो गया, एक सेकंड प्लीज, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. वेयर्स माय माउस, वेयर्स माय, ऑफ शिट,
Is it related to keyboard? So
my mouse cursor has gone invisible. What the hell?
yeah, I need to get myself a better.
I mean, G304 is a nice key
Yeah,
mouse.
but it's a pain for me to use.
Have you seen modding of mouse? Like there's custom keyboards and stuff. There's also community, small, very small community of custom mouse.
Yeah. Oh, I am
Mouse
waiting for
review.
my allowance.
Reddit
Printed.
Reddit mouse review subreddits. I mean, that's a rabbit hole in itself as well.
Yeah.
So these are the my headphones. These are the Sennheiser. फिलहाल प्राइस बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा है इनका. एक टाइम पे $130 तक आ गए थे. फिलहाल 14,000 शो कर रहा है. So yes. Amaru का कौन सा माउस है? It's the Logitech G305. It's a very nice mouse if you want the cheapest gaming wireless mouse that you can get, apart from, I guess, Cosmic Byte.
The
So
issue is if you have slightly large.
it's a small mouse. It's a tiny mouse. I would suggest getting something bigger if you have much bigger hands. So are you into gaming as well?
I try. I suck though, so not really.
So is
I
it
play Dota once in a while.
okay? So I guess why you said you don't have a life.
Precisely.
I mean, all the people I know who play Dota, like, please don't start with this thing. Got to go have a great day, brother. Same to you, Nubra. Same to you. Thank you so much for visiting. And okay, probably अच्छा vibe. Sorry, I missed your question. Actually देख लिया था आपका question. नहीं, अभी कोई जल्दी नहीं है उसका review करने की. I'm not planning to review it anytime soon. Okay. देख लेंगे कभी मौका मिले तो बाद में. Not anytime soon, I guess. No, I'm not planning to start streaming games. So guys, time हो चुका है ख़त्म करने का. Yes, we have plans evolution भाई. Let's confirm over time कि अमारू भाई के साथ हम लोग कुछ कर सकते हैं कि नहीं. Maybe do some work collaboration वगैरह and bring some information to you. बाकी अगर आप directly contact करना चाहते हैं, आप है ना Discord पे Indian Mechanical Keyboard वाला server join कर सकते हैं, और you can contact directly Amaru through his Discord. तो आपके पास options है. And so any ending words है? मैं फिर से दोबारा ही वो क्वेश्चन पूछा, but do you want to end it right now, bro?
That's about it. I don't know what else to say.
Right. So yes, Gamakay LK67 आपको import करना पड़ेगा, bro. Yes, आपको Banggood से मिल जाएगा.
Yeah, but you won't get customs on.
हाँ, कस्टम नहीं, वो आपको प्रीपेड ऑप्शन भी मिल जाएंगे, लाइक पेटीएम वगैरह का भी ऑप्शन होता है पे करने का. पहले था, आई एम नॉट श्योर राइट नाउ. सो दिस वाज द 764 गाइस. हम लोगों ने अनबॉक्स कर लिया. वी वुड मेक अ सेपरेट वीडियो अबाउट इट इन अ स्मॉलर पैकेज, आई गेस. तो सब कुछ बताएंगे. एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. जो अभी तक देख रहे वीडियोज़, काफ़ी लोग आए चले गए, तो थैंक यू वंस अगेन. And thank you to Mr. Amaru for sparing so much of your valuable time here. And I guess we would meet you soon.
Yeah.
Right? So, bye guys. And please do check out his channel. At least subscribe. He does not post a lot of content, but I hope if you guys subscribe, go and subscribe to him, then he will start considering making videos. Yes, making quality custom keywords in India. So there's this pinned comment on the comment section. Just go and check it out. Okay, thank you guys, and I will meet you soon. And okay, guys, I will have to end it. Bye guys, meet you soon.